It's going.
I don't think it was on.
We are live.
Live. What's up, everybody?
It's a lot. That is a lot.
Look, we got John Comic again. Of course, he's here every Friday.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. Got it again.
Drinking his pure leaf tea.
His what?
Pure leaf tea.
His what?
Pure leaf tea.
Pure leaf tea.
Pure leaf tea.
Pure leaf tea.
Nice. I like it.
All right. So now we can see each other.
Zach, where's Zach?
Let's see. We have 2 people watching. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Let's get this show
On the roads.
on the roads.
Roads. Oh, let me picture Hulk, even though people can't see this. I'm not gonna worry about
How's it going, everybody?
It's
What
going
is that?
great.
it. John, how's it going, bud?
It's good.
Sweet.
Got off work, a little tired, but I'm glad to be here as always.
Worth it.
Yeah,
right?
of course, man.
I could punch you in the face real quick and wake you up.
No,
That's-
I'm good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Pure leaf tea
Pure leaf tea.
does it for you.
Pure leaf.
This video is sponsored by nobody because we haven't gotten that far yet.
We'll
So
take
you know.
we'll take sponsors from Paps or Pure Leaf or Tell 'em or Do.
Tell them or do.
Tell 'em or
Tell them or do. It's do. All right.
Irish whiskey.
Do.
It's Irish. I'm gonna pour myself some. All right. So let's get right into it. Overall thoughts. Comic-Con.
I am super happy about what I saw, even though I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. That looks kind of cool.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts.
Yes.
The Crimes Against Grindelwald.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Grindelwald. Okay.
Definitely, I'm down for Aquaman, and Shazam looks phenomenal.
Mhm.
I'm super stoked for
Of course.
Aquaman because Black Manta looks comic accurate. It looks so badass. Like,
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
dude, I can't wait just to see more of that in action. Even though now I'm hearing news we're possibly not getting a Legion of Doom ever.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that apparently the new president of that part of Warner Brothers has apparently scrapped that idea. He
Yeah.
wants to go in a different direction. He wants to kind of avoid what happened before with the casting of Jesse Eisenberg and stuff like that. How it was really controversial. People didn't like that casting and stuff.
Okay.
He wants to shy away from that and go in a different direction, which would mean Legion of Doom not being done at least right now.
Well, we'll get it eventually. I mean, it was a big deal in the hero community, and just comic book fans, and even if you weren't a comic book fan, you just watched the cartoons. It was a big deal, so eventually we probably will get it.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it now, though, John.
I can't help you with that. I apologize.
I don't know if I'm gonna take that apology. I'm
No.
sincere.
I mean, it's. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll take it this time. All right.
Oh man, so I'm letting everybody know that we're live. You guys keep going.
Hey, we are live, guys. Get on here and watch us right now.
Wow,
That's
if they're
what I'm saying.
they're already on there.
Oh my God, they're on. Are we on now, Zach?
And they can't
Holy
get more, they
moly.
can't get more on the stream.
They're on it as they could be on it. I don't know.
Hey guys who are already on it, get on the stream, right?
Look at John's like, oh, I gotta shut this door. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Let me shut this door.
Doody-beep. Okay.
You guys are trapped.
Link says, "What's up?"
What up, Lee?
What up? What up? What up? Oh man. All right. Seriously though, I gotta ask you a question. All right. That's it. Sorry, I'm not as sharp as usual.
What's your question?
Sorry, let me get a handle of myself real quick.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
freaking sorry.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Dad jokes. But seriously, so Comic Con, we got the trailer for Shazam,
Yes.
the trailer for Aquaman, we got a trailer for Godzilla, right? We got some stuff leading up to Comic Con, like Titans and Glass.
Yes.
Um,
All this other stuff, CW.
sorry, I think there's a fly flying around here. But yeah, so out of all the trailers that you guys saw at Comic Con, what was your favorite and why? Like, what got you the most hyped, and then which one got you the most concerned?
For me, Godzilla. Like when we first saw Godzilla, because Godzilla was before Aquaman,
Yeah.
Austin and all that. Like brought me back to my childhood, dude. Like seriously, like that's what Godzilla is. Like destruction of buildings, nothing left. The people are even like it. The people don't even matter in that movie. It's just the monsters. You know, the monsters are battling each other. I can care less what the people are saying. Oh, we're gonna die. Well, yeah, you're gonna die. A giant monster's gonna step on you.
Then get out of the way.
Get out of the way and let these things fight. You know what I mean? Like, it
my
looks
God.
badass. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm happy for that movie, and definitely Aquaman looks amazing. I'm glad they like took that underwater, talking, and they actually proved that it can happen. Where you don't have to have a water bubble. You could be underwater talking.
Well, let's talk about Godzilla for a second, because leading up into the movie, I don't know about you guys, but I heard a couple of rumors that Mothra was going to be in it. I had no idea they were going to put like freaking like King Ghidorah is going to be in it. Mothra, like there's
There's
like
three
this movie
monsters. There was four. You saw like a turtle like thing when she was like trying to pet it, and then you got Godzilla. You got some pterodactyl one. I don't know what that one's name is. Do you know that name, John?
Mm-mm.
And then you got the three-headed King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah.
And then Mothra.
Which Mothra?
What is
All you saw was the wings. And
But what does he do? Like, does he shoot like pollen on Godzilla?
he moths stuff. Man. He eats your clothes in the middle of the night, and you just like wake up and it's like
Exactly. Sweaters beware.
Mothra's on the hunt. I just got this fucking cardigan. Can you not?
Like Godzilla puts it on, and Mothra's like, woo, yes.
Godzilla and a cardigan. Gotta get
amazing.
that. Gotta get that millennial vote, you know.
What color would he wear? Like red, you think? Or?
Oh, like neon blue, like glowing blue cardigan.
I was gonna go red so it could be like Christmas.
Like crazy, like water rave.
Yeah.
Cardigan. What do you think, John?
Sounds fair. What was the question again?
What were your expectations going into like the Godzilla trailer?
Oh, I was just like, oh, another one? Honestly, I just... There's been, since, I want to say, the dawn of cinematography, is that the correct term? I think it is.
Dawn of Cinema?
Yeah, no, it's
Photography.
safe, short, nice. The dawn of cinema, there has just been...
dawn of cinema.
It's just been like monster movie after monster movie after monster movie. Which, don't get me wrong, love monster movies, but Godzilla has a lot of movies. Like if you're counting like the canon and non-canon stuff.
Yeah.
And prior to this one that's about to come out, like you said, 2014 was the other one. I just, I don't know. I mean, it's Godzilla. I'm still gonna go watch it. I like, to see damage and things like, I don't know, wreck stuff. So,
giant monster fights and
watch it.
stuff.
Yeah, of course. Sectional Kumite, man,
Are you more excited to see a Godzilla vs. King Kong when that happens, or not really?
I'm gonna watch it. I honestly don't know who would win that. I want to say Godzilla, only due to the fact that reptilian skin, like more of an protective.
Yeah, but in Kong and Skull Island, he fought like lizard-like creatures with skull heads, and he beat the crap out of them.
Sure, but weren't they like smaller?
They weren't Godzilla size.
Yeah, they weren't like.
They weren't Godzilla size, but the big one was like almost the size of Kong.
Yeah.
So, but Kong was only in his youth in that movie. He wasn't his full size.
Yeah.
So
there's that too.
Because that did take place in the 70s.
And Kong has more kung fu ability.
Martial arts trained by the
If
League
you
of
think
Shadows.
about it, he can move it. He can move it. Godzilla has smaller arms. Kong has bigger arms. So,
I mean,
and he can use weapons.
Hit, duck, and move. Yeah.
Because in
Kong might win.
Skull Island, he made that like anchor thing that he found from a ship or whatever, and he was using that to beat the crap out of that lizard monster.
Yeah.
Or I forget what they called him.
Now, I feel like also what would factor in is where it takes place, because it looks like, from the trailer that we just got, it looks like America might be siding with Godzilla in this. So if they fought in America, he would have kind of that help, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But if they fought somewhere else, like maybe on Godzilla, like on King Kong's turf, they would kind of like would that like even the playing field, or
I don't know where that would.
I think
Where would that lead? Like, all right, so
I think in the jungle. I think in the like just rural in a rural area or whatever. I think Kong's gonna win.
I don't know though. Like Godzilla has that the what is that the what do they call it, the thing, the fire that comes out of his mouth, the nuclear blast or whatever.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, that's
He has
true.
that.
we got some people commenting. Chris Bowling says, y'all watch the Netflix animated.
Yeah, I did watch it. I did.
Thoughts if you have, because I have not.
It's
I watched it.
it's okay. Godzilla's the bad guy in this.
Okay.
They land on this planet,
Mhm.
and they're trying to figure out if it's habitable, where they can live there. And they end up running like once Kong, or not Kong. I'm sorry, Godzilla. My mind's on Kong.
Yeah.
But he like destroys everything. And they try to like take him out, but there's like nothing they could do at this point.
Mhm.
So there's like a couple different characters, but there's nothing like there's no machinery, nothing in this show that they're able to take Godzilla down. So
Gotcha.
Oh, wait, are you?
the animated one.
I didn't see that one. I thought when he said Netflix animated bowling, I thought you meant the anime one, like the anime Godzilla one.
That Netflix did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a few episodes. I don't know. It wasn't maybe.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't too many episodes. Maybe 7.
Alright, because like I don't know, because the way I was, I don't know. I don't know. Because the one on Netflix that I saw was that you had the one guy who joined like their Godzilla defense group or whatever, and they had like aircrafts and like fighter pilot jets and stuff like that, and they were trying to kill Godzilla with like lasers and missiles and stuff, and
Nothing was.
nothing was working.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
I think
Godzilla.
I'm thinking of the same one.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's the same one.
All right. Yeah, I mean,
But I'm not
I watched
100%.
it like right when it came
was.
out.
It wasn't like. I didn't like it as much
Mm.
as I thought I would.
Well, I think it's from the same people who did Knights of Sidonia.
Okay.
Which is also a good anime that's on Netflix. That's a Netflix original.
But now we're talking about anime. Let me tell you guys, I am in love with My Hero Academia, dude.
of course, of course you.
Last Saturday,
My Hero Academia is amazing.
Last Saturday, me and Zach sat here and I watched episode 1, and then I kept on going. And I watched the rest. Like, I'm on season 2, and I'm telling you right now, I love All Might, but my favorite character, like this guy, he's so like good-hearted. It's the main character, the main.
Deku.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that character. Like he's so cool, man. Like when I was telling someone earlier today about how when they had that sports competition.
Yeah, the festival.
Yeah, the festival, and they're riding on each other's like shoulders.
Oh yeah, the team team battle.
He's fighting the guy that does the ice.
Todoroki
Soto.
Mm-hmm.
And his arm goes to fire. What?
In the comments.
Black butter.
I like black butter. I think that's the.
Oh, is that what they're calling John?
No.
It was very confused. Official name. No,
They were
I'm
I'm very confused. What's going on? You son of a bitches.
No, she.
Black Butler is great though. I have watched Black Butler, but Black Butler.
Oh, Black Butler.
Yeah, Black Butler.
I almost said butter. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's smooth like butter.
I'm sorry, John. I wasn't saying your butter.
Nah, you're good.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Black Butler is great.
Yeah, Black Butler
Butler
is
is
great
great.
anime.
I've never seen that.
I always no, that's a good one to watch. You're in season 2 of My Hero Academia. You still gotta.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
Yeah,
The last episode I was watching is when he's fighting the grandpa in like his apartment or some shit.
Oh yeah, when he's getting training from.
Yeah. Grandpa.
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino, that's what it was, and he's like super fast.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was just so cool, like that one scene where he's the Soto guy like had his firearm, and he just takes his arm and like wipes the fire off his arm, and the guy's like holy crap, this guy's like
he made me use my left arm.
He's super fucking powerful. Like it was amazing. I love that show.
Oh, Chris, Chris, of course I know, Chris from T-Mobile.
Oh yeah. Hey, what up, Chris? Hey, what do you think of the video of the phone that Chris got?
He says he hopes you and your wife are enjoying the new phone.
Oh yeah, I love it. As you can see, we're filming with
Chris. I didn't know Chris. Yeah,
hook us up, man.
Oh, all right. Well, Chris, thank you for hooking it, holding it down.
Brian says, yes, side note, season 3 of My Hero Academia just dropped not too long ago on Crunchyroll, Verve, and Hulu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that show, dude.
Season 3 of Attack on Titan is about to drop.
It's probably my
No. Season 3 already started.
Hey, Zach, can you...
episode 1 of Attack on Titans, season 3 is already on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah, I watched it like the other day.
What?
I mean,
really?
I read the manga though, so I'm like already super caught up already. But yeah, episode 1's already out though.
See, I never finished episode or
Attack
season
on
1 of Attack on Titan.
You really
I
should.
know.
It's a really good anime.
But dude, like this My Hero Academia, like
it's mind blowing, dude, because of how good the show is. I know.
It reminds me of, like I was telling Zach, it reminds me of Naruto and Dragon Ball
that
Z.
hurts.
No. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying like exactly like Naruto. I'm saying how Naruto was. You know, like he wanted to be the top guy.
Yeah,
he was that little fry. You know, like he wasn't. That's how that character.
That's fair. I'll give
But
you that.
also Dragon Ball Z, how all the characters in Dragon Ball Z, there was doll characters. There was like
all the townsfolk.
All the townsfolk were different kind of characters, and no one, you know, that's how the show.
Yeah,
because
you have all the quirks and all
Yeah,
that stuff. Chris says the trailer for the new season of Flash kind of bummed him out.
Chris, I told you don't watch that show. When you have, let me tell you something.
It's crazy that the show itself bums you out, you know?
Well, let me tell you something. Like, when you have a show that says, all right, hey, Flash, you know what? We're going to give you a daughter this year, and you never had a daughter.
Spoiler alert. Let's go
How
there.
is it a spoiler alert? It was in the fucking
because
trailer.
for people who haven't, like...
Spoiler alert for these shows, by the way.
Yeah, spoiler
All right,
for everything
anyways.
we're going to say.
Fuck that shit. There was never... I've never seen... John, you know comics more than I do.
Barry
Did he
has
have a
kids.
daughter?
Yeah,
Did he have a daughter?
Barry had twins.
No, Wally had twins, didn't he?
No. Barry and Wally both had two kids.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. So
They so Wally has his 2, and then Barry has his 2 as well. Dawn Allen.
But is that what was her name in the show? Is that?
I'm pretty sure it was Dawn. It had to have been Dawn.
What was in the show?
Yeah, what was
Nora.
Oh, Nora Allen, because they went with
Nora.
and
And
it was the mom name.
What if this is Dr. Freeze? Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only reason I remember it's Nora is because I think of Dr.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, Nora.
no,
Do it for Nora.
I must save Nora.
I must say
Yeah.
Nora.
But yeah, the way they did it was hilarious because, like I said, spoiler alert, she like showed up and she's like, oh, I'm wearing your leather jacket, and it's like,
Oh, I was a barista.
Oh,
and then I was a cop, and then I was an EMT at some point.
didn't you serve us that coffee that time? Yeah, you were also an EMT.
Oh wait,
And I'm
She was
also your
everywhere.
daughter from the future.
Hey,
That's it.
I delivered myself.
And that's the thing I don't like. The reaction time for like these shows, I don't get it. If someone knocked on your door,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there's all this talking like, yo, I saw you at this and I saw you at that, and no one had a cohesive. By the second I saw you, I would have already super speeded her like away, because who knows, like.
But
she was just everywhere. Like, we don't know if she was stalking people. Like, we don't know the situation.
I mean, it's like
I would have handled it
we all
already.
three could be on the show. I could be super fast man. You could be super slow fast man, and he could be super fast man. You know, like they have too many speedsters on this fucking show. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Nothing against it, but it's just not. I'm done with it after season 3. Like, though I was done with it.
if you put too many ice cubes in a drink, it waters it down.
Yeah.
You know, and like
Wednesday was great. They did it. I think they did. So this last season I watched, I think The Thinker was it was different, not a speedster. And then the way it played out was pretty good.
Yeah.
But now you're introducing. It's like, okay, we went from speedsters being the bad guy to a non-speedster to now a speedster isn't the bad guy, but a speedster is still a problem.
Yeah.
And it's like it just needs to be. Well, I don't know.
I almost want to say they need to just end all the shows. To be honest with you.
Nightwish Kid says too many speedsters. It's almost like a comic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and like same with Arrow. Like Arrow should have been done a long time ago. Now it's almost like this next season.
Yeah.
The way they're doing it. They're almost like trying to revert back to season 1 where he was on the island, but now he's in a fucking prison.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago or whatever, or whenever Oliver became mayor, that was when I watched that. I was just like,
yeah,
that was a good episode, and then it leads into him being the mayor. That's your series finale.
Yeah,
because in the comic book, they
almost made me happy when Felicity Smoke got shot up in the limousine. I thought she was going to die.
Yeah, a lot of people. Oh yeah, because that was also the season where they kept.
This is it.
She's gone. That was the season.
Way better.
That was the season where they kept jumping back to to them being at the funeral, at the beginning of the episodes. Yeah. Everybody thought Felicity was gonna die.
I don't know about you guys. I was done with Felicity. I
don't like. All right, let me choose my words very carefully. The damsel in distress character, I don't like.
Okay.
Because it's like watching all these shows, like I just don't like the female character portrayed as this. Why can't there be a balance, or why can't she be? Now don't get me wrong, Felicity is badass in her own way, but like I just don't like with Smallville you had Lana and Chloe. With Arrow you have Felicity. Like I don't like those those female archetype role. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't like those female stereotypes. They're annoying because when Oliver could be doing something, Felicity holds him back and is like,
wait, don't go down there. No.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm Oliver Queen, motherfucker. Like, I'll shoot arrows at whoever I want to, Like, I got pissed off at that, too. Like, when she was saying, like...
I got the tea.
I got so pissed off at that.
Like, well, yeah, because it's always, like, Oliver's trying to do something, and she's like, oh, if you do that, then we're done. Like, they keep throwing in emotional and romantic stuff, and I'm like, yo, let him arrow it up.
You know what he should have done? He should have shot, like a tracer arrow back to her head and, like, killed her. Done with it. That show, like, I love that show from season 1 to season, I don't know, 4?
My favorite season was season 1, and then,
maybe 3? Season 3?
Season 1 and the season before this one, the one with Prometheus.
Okay.
Where they were doing.
Oh, with the rag dude with the he had like the rags that would come out.
No, not Rag. Was that with Ragman? Yeah, Ragman was in there too at the beginning of that, wasn't he?
He sacrificed
himself. Yeah. But season 1.
Spoilers. If you haven't seen it.
Season 1 and last season with Prometheus and because
Prometheus was
the
one that was
he was
like
basically
the arrow,
the
reverse arrow,
the evil arrow, and he was a good bad guy. Like he was a really
that's the
good
thing.
bad
Like if
guy.
you're gonna have Green Arrow, have characters like I wanted a Sportsmaster, dude. Like I wanted Sportsmaster.
Yeah, that'd be dope. They could still do a Sportsmaster.
Like see if they did a Sportsmaster.
Season 1 and season 5 were the best because you had season 1 was like, well, it was hardcore. Like it was just killing nonstop. Yeah. And then season 5, you had the Russian flashbacks, which were like probably the most crazy things in the world. Link says one thing about Lana and Chloe for Smallville, they actually became a lot more useful later on.
Oh, let's tell you, yeah.
Lana? Yes. Chloe?
Which one was the blonde one?
Chloe was the blonde one.
Did you hear about what happened to her recently?
Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That hurts my feelings. But let's be honest. Again, let's be honest. If you watch Smallville and you know the character of Chloe Sullivan, were we surprised? Were we really surprised by her actions? Chloe was always on some weird stuff. Like Chloe always did some weird things,
On
man.
the show?
Yeah,
Oh.
like just in
See, I
the,
never
in
really
the
got
show.
into
like,
the
we're-
Superman, the Smallville.
Not surprising at all.
See, I almost, but when I did,
You
see
should
some-
really
when
watch
when I
Smallville.
did watch some of the Smallvilles, I watched a few of them, but
Yeah.
the ones I saw was with the guy that played Lex Luthor. I
Michael
thought
Rosenbaum.
he was a great Lex Luthor.
He is. He was an amazing Lex Luthor.
And like, why they possibly should have got him for like maybe
The movie?
Yeah,
I agree,
Right.
but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that though.
Mm.
He wants to do He wants to do comedy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like he has a TV show called
He was in-
where he pretends to be a preacher.
Okay.
Imposter and preacher.
Well, it's
something
really
or
working out for
something,
him. All right.
Ryan messaged me and said his favorite episode of Arrow was none of it.
yeah. Oh, nice.
Well, hey,
It's I don't know. I mean,
I did well. All right, I liked season 1. Season 2 was with the Dark Archer and Deathstroke, right? Or was that season 3, season 2? Kind of.
I don't remember, man. They kind of all blur at this point.
I want to say Deathstroke was season 3, or Slade or whatever.
My
Fair
favorite
Link. I'll agree with that, Link. I'll agree with that. She had her moments.
What?
Link said Chloe was useful for a little, then stopped making her. They stopped making her useful again. Essentially, would be more accurate.
Well, she's useful now.
Okay, so my idea for the CW stuff is
Yeah.
I feel like there's an oversaturation now because
Too
not
much.
only in
Too
just each show, but the fact that we have all the shows combining into like these like mega crossover events. What I think they should have done is they should have made DC's Legends and then DC's Legends of Tomorrow 2 different things, right? So we have a team show
Yeah.
that's in the future or the past or whatever, and then we have one show about supers about these different cities. And each season is a different hero. It's almost like an anthology. And then, at maybe the last episode of each season,
So
they'll have a tie-in.
each season,
Will be a different hero. So
different
for
hero
season
in a
each
different
hero.
city.
Yes. So we could
Okay.
have one contained story that's well put together and not like stretched out.
That'd be cool.
Season 1 would be Arrow. Season
Yeah,
2 would be
yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
Season 3 would be maybe the Atom. You know, something like that. So,
But
and
it's
then-
still all in the same universe
Exactly.
with the different arcing, different
yeah.
story arcs for each.
exactly
Yeah, that'd been awesome.
right. That way they can focus on making one really good story for
Yeah.
a season. And
I
then move
agree.
on to the next character, and then have crossover events.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, this is why the fans should be running the movies and TV shows.
No.
It's crazy that I don't know about crazy, but we have better ideas than the people who went to school for this stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's because we're fans, we're passionate about it, and a lot of these
Yeah.
people are doing their research as they go.
yeah, exactly. They're
Well,
and that's the problem.
And a lot of times they're not. I don't even think they're reading stuff out of the comics, or if they are, it's
Well, you always have to. I mean,
bits and pieces.
If books, TV shows from literature to screen, from literature to screen, there's always from literature to screen, there's always change, I guess. There's always, it's never exact.
Yeah. I told Jose to get on and hopefully hound you, but I don't know if he's gonna get on or not.
Oh, Jose.
Ryan said
Smallville.
Ryan said his mom was watching Smallville, and it took her seasons plural before she realized it was Superman.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how
The Flash and Arrow matchups. Ryan says they weren't bad. I would say that they weren't really good either. They just kind of like
no.
existed.
Well, Arrow season 1 with the Dark Archer.
I'm talking about the crossovers with Flash and Arrow.
Oh yeah.
Like the one where the Flash went evil, and then Arrow was trying to stop him.
Stop him, yeah.
Yeah, it was I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just it didn't get me. It didn't
Well, that's why when I saw that Titans trailer, I liked it because it was dark. It was different compared to these CW shows.
Yeah.
Not that some of them aren't dark, but they're,
No, I get what you're saying.
you know what I mean? Like season 1 of Arrow was dark and not, you know, like it kept you intrigued. Like each episode, you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? You know,
It felt like it knew where it was going.
Yeah.
It was just a good. It was a really.
And in season 2,
well
same thing.
played.
Season 2,
Mhm.
season
Story.
2, when he gets in the city and you're starting to learn more about him, as you know, he's progressing as a superhero,
Yeah.
and then
And then you're finding out like what happened in
Yeah.
those 5 years.
and then you see the Dark Archer, and you're like, who the hell is this guy? And it ends up being like his best friend's dad. What a great twist, you know? Like it was crazy.
Link says, curious question. Why is it called just Titans? It's because
They're not teens.
Yeah, they're not teens.
They're
that's
adults.
they're more. Yeah, they're adults.
Like what Robin's more like he's almost to that point of becoming.
yeah, he's legit
Nightwing.
about to be Nightwing. Yeah, like
And then,
he's
well, the only one that's really a kid necessarily is
Raven.
Raven. But is she a kid because she's really like a?
No, she's still human though.
Is she,
But,
but
like, she
isn't she
still
like?
ages like?
I know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I guess you can
Maybe in like
They-
dog years.
no.
Nah,
I'm just
they,
saying,
um,
like, because she's isn't she like a demon, or what is she considered as? Like a.
She's there's a name for
Like a demi-demon
it,
type.
but
Okay.
she's still
Born
still,
of the demon.
I'm
yeah,
still.
she's still human.
I'm
though.
still curious of what Trigon's gonna look like. Like,
I
if
mean,
they,
he should be a big, huge red.
I hope they do.
Or they
Like-
just make him a guy in a suit.
but even if he is a guy in a suit, they'd make him red with the horns and everything. Like, do it that way.
No, I mean, like, I really hope they don't just make him a guy in a suit.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
this is Trigon.
Like, I'm
human
secretly
form.
Trigon, but I'm trying to
human
blend
form
in.
Trigon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Link, you said Raven looks like she's 10. It's because the actress who's playing Raven is like super young.
Yeah, she's what,
she's
14,
like,
right,
Yeah,
Zach?
she's like 12, 13. She's something like that.
It looks cool. Like, I'm very interested in it.
Apparently, Starfire's costume is just like it's just like clothes. It's not her final look.
That's what I thought. Like,
Yeah.
she was in disguise, probably, right? In
There's
that
something.
scene.
All we know is that it's not her final look, and when like somebody, the girl who the actress who's playing Dove, somebody asked her like, is that Starfire's like final look or like whatever?
Yeah.
And she said something along the lines of, no, she'll get her full costume later on, and I can't wait for all the apologies when they see how awesome it looks. So
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I'm down for the like. I can't wait to get. I'm gonna go out. I'll be one of the first ones to subscribe to it. You know.
Trigun is
Yeah.
cool though.
I can't wait for Trigon if they get him right.
Dude,
Well, no.
imagine.
Nightwish Kid said passive
Trigun.
listening and thought we said Trigun the anime.
Oh,
Vash.
that
Vash the
Trigun.
Stampede, man.
Badass. Dude,
Yeah.
that's
So
a
good.
badass
One of the
anime.
best animes ever.
Yes. That was the priest guy, or like they used to show that on Toonami, didn't they, or something?
No, Adult
Adult
Swim.
Swim, yeah.
Adult Swim. He was like a blonde hair guy with.
The whole red cloak, yeah.
dude,
The
that
Vash
was
Stampede.
dope as hell, man.
Yeah. Same kind of era as like Cowboy Bebop and all that shit.
Yeah, man. Before you got here, me and Zach were talking about how cool, like no one's ever done it yet, but make a live action Cowboy Bebop movie.
Well, they have scripts. There are
Do they?
scripts. Yeah, there are legit scripts.
Wouldn't that
we
be
have,
cool, man? That would
we
be
have
so cool.
actually, if you go on Google and you type in Benedict Cumberbatch as Spike, there is a picture of, because Benedict Cumberbatch has the height, he has the build, and there's
For
a
Cowboy
picture.
Bebop.
Yeah, for to play Spike, the main character. There's a picture of him in
With the whole hair, like the long
yeah,
hair.
with the hair and everything. Like somebody CGI'd the hair and everything, and he has the whole suit, like the blue suit with the yellow shirt under.
Wouldn't they want a younger guy though for that role?
Yeah, but this was like this.
Oh, way
this
over
picture
back.
was made like a couple years back.
God, that'd be so cool with the. Oh man, Cowboy Bebop.
Yo.
Let me
Yeah,
see, let me see.
it's really they're really good
Yo.
pictures. Yeah, they're like
What?
really good pictures.
Oh wow,
Yep,
that
Fuck.
is cool. That is cool.
it would have been dope. I would have allowed it.
I mean, who?
My only problem is that like when you're playing roles like that,
What about Zac Efron for that role?
no.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying for facial and everything.
I feel like Zac Efron is one of those
Zach's
go-tos.
face is like this. You need a Spike has a longer
face.
Yeah.
I feel like Zac Efron is one of those go-to actors where it's like if like who should play Robin? Zac Efron, I guess. Who should play Beast Boy? Zac Efron, I guess. Like because he's like that young built kind of charismatic guy.
Yeah.
People use him just like people use
the foundation kind of like
Yeah.
you can build from there.
like when people were like before the Avengers ever happened, like who would play Iron Man? I don't know. I guess Tom Cruise, right? Like who would play Iron Man? I
He's
guess
too
Brad
short
Pitt,
to
right?
be. He's too short to be. Iron Man.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is short too.
Yeah, but not as short as Tom Cruise.
I don't know. You'd have to search that up. I honestly don't.
I don't know. It was almost like Marvel almost like picks the right person to be.
Oh yeah,
each
of
character,
course.
You know what I mean?
Every character has been like. That's some of the best casting work.
I mean,
ever.
like Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. Like perfect. Like that's all I see now. Like when I see him, he can't be in any other movie because every time I see him, it's Tony Stark.
Well, when I see Robert Downey Jr., yeah, I think Tony Stark, Iron Man, or I think Sherlock Holmes.
Tom Cruise is 2 inches shorter than Robert Downey Jr.
Wow. Okay.
2 inches.
2 inches. Tom Cruise is 5'7", and Robert Downey is 5'9".
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Brad Pitt is 5'11". He's my height.
It's good to know.
And so is Nicole Kidman.
What happened to Brad Pitt, man? That dude used to be a household name, and he just like.
World War
Brad
Z.
Pitt could be Lino. Did you ever see that? Like someone did a fan thing on YouTube and they made him look like Lino.
Oh my god.
I want a live action fucking Thundercats, bro.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Vin Diesel as Panthro.
I love if you type in Brad Pitt Lionel, it suggests Brad Pitt Lion movie.
Hey guys, how's the video quality look on your end? I got a new phone here, so I'm just curious how it looks.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Link. When I hear Spike, I think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah,
Which
the
is-
blonde dude,
Which
right?
which is fair.
Oh, I heard they're possibly. What?
They're saying it looks good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I heard they're possibly rebooting Buffy.
Yep. I don't think they should do that, but hey, whatever.
Who would play Buffy though?
They
Zac
said
Efron.
They said it was gonna be
Zac Efron's the dude.
Buffy, but
Saying-
instead of Buffy, it's Buff.
Benedict Cumberbatch is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buff the Vampire Slayer.
They said, if I remember correctly, they said it was gonna because like if you remember the basis of the show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is technically kind of like, I guess the easiest way to explain it is like she's kind of like the Avatar, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like
Yeah,
there's,
she's pretty
there's
much- yeah.
more of them. Like there's a line of
there's
them,
like a line of
but
Buffys.
there's always
There's always a new one. Like,
yeah,
line.
exactly.
Okay.
There's always a one line.
I
Because
forget- I remember seeing something. I saw something on somewhere where they had the girl that was going to be Buffy, and I forget who it was.
it was the last thing I remember reading. They had picked
I like Buffy the
they
Vampire
had
Slayer.
yeah, it was a good TV show.
Good TV show.
Yeah,
And
from
I
there,
like
I mean,
Spike.
from there you got Angel.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, I mean, obviously there's Charmed.
John's favorite show.
I
Charmed.
mean, it's Charmed's pretty good.
Charmed Golden.
If I
Girls
remember
edition.
correctly, I believe they said it was gonna follow an African American Buffy, like a
Oh really?
yeah.
Okay. Go a different route.
Yeah, and it's gonna be because if I remember correctly, in the TV show there was a moment where
My mug's
Buffy.
making me feel warm and cuddly.
There was a moment where Buffy found other either potential slayers, like who would have taken the mantle had she have passed away, or
Oh.
like yeah, and she kind of like had them activate
Did you
their
ever
slayer
watch that,
abilities.
Zach? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Did you
A
ever
few
watch it?
episodes.
Dude,
One, my
Buffy's
memory.
awesome.
My
I used to
main
watch
memory of
every-
Buffy is the '80s movie.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh
one-
God!
The one with Pee Wee Herman?
Was Pee Wee even? It's been so long since that's
Yeah, it wasn't
I
an
never
it wasn't
got
an
into the
80s
show. I
movie.
don't-
But it wasn't 80s by the way. It was in the 90s.
Was it in the
Yeah,
90s?
it was
Yeah.
early. Yeah, it was. I think it was like a year before the show came
Like
out. or something
90,
like that.
maybe 95, 96.
I don't know why they never redid the movie with her, like with
Yeah.
actual,
Yeah, but
what
the
was
chick
her
they had,
name?
the chick they had, like, was, I thought she was pretty cute and hot.
Ooh, but she's not Buffy from the TV show though. I forgot her name. Holy crap! Like,
She's married to Freddie. Oh God, the same chick that was in Scooby Doo.
yeah, she plays Daphne.
Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
yeah, there it
Sarah
is.
Michelle.
I wanted to say Sarah, but that just didn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, she was one. But she was like in the '90s.
Why?
You had your TV chicks, and like
Why-
she was one of them.
Why not make an animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's literally what Ryan just sent me.
I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said it should be animated and they should call it Buffer the Video Slayer.
Buffer. It's like some buff ass dude.
Speaking of reboots,
I'm
real
too
quick.
buff to
Did you guys
Link just said.
did you guys see that? They announced a new child.
Yeah, I did. I saw Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so the
Who
rumor
cares
is
about that movie?
the rumor is for the Batgirl movie,
I don't
they're
care
looking
about
for a Kristen Stewart type actress or Kristen Stewart to play Batgirl.
Why?
That's what they're going for.
They just
Really?
They just want a Kristen Stewart type actress.
They want her mouth
play-
to be like this.
Okay, so then just get a hammer, chisel, cut
Is it
out a
'cause she
piece
was
of
in-
a slab wall.
Is it
You
because
can-
she was in Twilight?
I don't understand.
Was it?
Shove it into a suit.
Yeah, just put it in the suit. The
And
lady has no emotion on her face. Batgirl gets very. She gets aggravated. Like she gets hot. Like she.
Is Bee Boo on?
There's emotion.
I don't like cold, wet things.
Hold on to me. Hold on to me, Spider Monkey.
If I had an award, I'd give it to you. That was spot on. That was magnificent, actually.
Is my wife on? Is my wife on by chance? Bee Boo Smalls.
Yeah, you see, Nightwish Kid, thank you very much, because I remember there was an animated Buffy series. I
Really?
vaguely remembered
But
that.
it wasn't like. Was it like cheesy anime or was it good anime?
It was just. I don't think it was anime. It was animated though.
Like an animated.
Yeah, like a cartoon.
Okay.
I don't remember though. But I vaguely remembered there was that though.
Excuse me, guys.
Dang, son, I wish I could. Oof,
What?
a Grammy or something like you deserve. Crap, dude. It was really good. Like
And the Oscar goes to.
You know what my secret was? I did literally nothing. That's what she does.
Dude,
But-
I had to sit through all those goddamn Twilight movies with my wife, and I swear
Hey
to
man, come on.
What?
Twilight wasn't that bad. It's not my
Oh,
adaptation of vampires, but it
dude,
wasn't that bad.
my daughter's named after a character on Twilight. Okay.
Yeah, I know, and you let that happen. Remember
Well,
that.
what am I gonna be like? No.
You could have. I don't know. You could have suggested something different.
I did, John.
Oh, what did you suggest?
Dragon Slayer.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but
Daddy, don't you know?
it took Lisa that long to realize how horrible these movies are. She still loves them, but
Bro, of course.
we went back and watched them one time. And I'm like, Lisa, these are the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Horrible. Horrible.
Well, hopefully she gets a redemption in Batgirl. So.
Is that official? Like she's officially gonna
No,
be
they're,
back?
no, they're looking
They,
for a Kristen Stewart type actress.
That's ridiculous.
So if they
son.
can't get Kristen Stewart, they want to get somebody who's like Kristen Stewart. Which I nominate the girl from
nominate
Sorcerer's
you.
Apprentice.
I nominate you, dude. I don't know. That was
A bearded,
that was a spot on. Like, yeah, you might have to shave a bit, but like, it was spot on, dude.
a bearded Batgirl.
Put on a wig, don't wash for a couple days.
I'd give it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think you should have that role.
I practice
Um,
a
I
lot.
give you a fist bump.
There was now bear with me before I say this. There was an actress who stepped forward and said that she wanted to do the role, and albeit she's the right height, you know, she has the hair, the natural hair color.
Is it Jen Levy?
No, it was Lindsay Lohan.
Fuck.
Now,
No.
Fuck.
No. Maybe younger.
Lindsay Lohan.
Link says if Kristen Stewart was Batgirl, I'd walk out of the movie theater.
Same. Yeah.
Honestly, you shouldn't have arrived there. You
Yeah.
should have never gotten. Don't get into the car. Don't even wake up that morning.
Sarah Jessica Parker as Batgirl. She could
Sarah
play.
Jessica Parker.
Yeah, she
from
could play Batgirl's foot.
Sarah Jessica Parker from
Sex and the
Sex and
City?
the City.
Yeah.
she's way too old.
She looks like a foot now.
She looks like a
foot.
horse.
She looks like a foot with a pimple.
Maybe if you offer her apples.
This is the girl that's campaigning for Batgirl right now. Jen
Okay.
Levy from the Evil Dead movie that just
Oh,
came out.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, they should have just picked dude like
a dude.
the chick who plays the actress who plays is the Batgirl movie gonna be? Is it part of the cinematic universe?
We have no idea.
Okay, so if it's a standalone, the chick who's playing Mara from in Aquaman,
Oh,
But you can't have
Johnny
two.
Depp's ex. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Amber
That's
Heard.
terrible. Amber Heard. Yeah.
Amber Heard.
Yeah.
But you can't have like again.
Well, that's why I said if it's not cinematic, if it's a
not part of the
one-shot movie,
Yeah.
you can pick her.
Oh. Oh.
Boo Boo Bee Boo Small says Twilight Forever.
Yeah.
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 You know what else is better than Twilight? Lost Boys. All right, Lost Boys, good stuff.
Okay.
Talking about the musical.
The original Lost Boys vampire movie, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Okay.
Motherfather. Oh my god. Oh, so okay, so while we're talking about rumors, right? So there's some rumors going around about the Batman movie. There's some rumors going around about the
John's
Marvel
not happy about that.
universe. What? Oh, the Batman?
Oh well, no, it was saved because remember how I told you there was talks that first and foremost, one, if Ben Affleck, because Ben Affleck he said that he wants to be Batman, and he never said that he didn't want to be Batman. So like somebody's spreading rumors, somebody at a high level is spreading rumors, but there were talks that if Ben Affleck did step down or got kicked off or whatever, that it would either be between two people, John Hamm, which I agree 100%.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
John Hamm would be an amazing Batman. Like that's just
Or Hush.
or yeah. Well, I mean, technically he could do both because Hush did surgically fix
Oh,
himself
that's
to
true.
look like
That's
Bruce Wayne,
Ooh.
and John Hamm could.
Ooh.
John Hamm could do it. And then the other person was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Fuck no.
And if Jake Gyllenhaal became Batman, I don't support the cowl anymore. I would no longer be a Batman fan. I would drop it. Like I would
Green Arrow.
have to
be
go to
your
my
guy.
second, and it'd be Nightwing.
Oh wow. Okay.
I have to agree though, because when they said Jake Gyllenhaal was who they wanted to play Batman, my heart sank. Like I was like, that is not.
Yeah, let him go to Marvel.
That is not-
Now he's Mysterio, which sucks for you, but you know, hey.
Hey, I don't mind him as Mysterio.
Because anybody
It's
can play
totally
Mysterio.
different.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, totally
You have to
different
go
from.
with the fishbowl route. But sure, anybody could. Kristen Stewart could play.
No, but I'm saying like
Mysterio.
really like.
I mean,
no, really like.
what other slab of concrete? You have a bowl. You can't get more like solid than that.
I'm saying.
There's Kristen Stewart, and then there's the bowl. The same facial expression would.
But I'm saying Mysterio.
It just worked.
Mysterio wise, like you can get any actor necessarily to play Mysterio as long as they're a good actor. Somewhat of.
It would come down to the voice.
Correct.
Yes, because I'm
But I want
really,
crazy. Like
They got
Mysterio is crazy. Like
yeah.
I want
They got
him
any
to be
pictures
crazy.
yet of like his suit or anything?
Nothing.
Nothing
No?
yet.
Nothing leaked.
Dang man, I'm really worried. Everybody has to be worried about the bowl.
So I saw a rumor online a couple weeks ago that said, and I say this is rumor because it was supposedly leaked, but it's still it's a rumor.
Mhm.
But apparently, the plans are to have Mysterio as the main villain, but he's working for another person unnamed that'll play a bigger role in the future Spider-Man movies, which I'm guessing is Norman Osborn because of the way they talked about him.
So we might get a Green Goblin at some point.
Hopefully, if they do it right. But well, I can't say again because the Goblin hasn't really
Been there, yeah.
like
I wanna-
character-wise, he's kind of done.
Toby Maguire, amazing, like the.
No, I mean like I know that they've had the green, like the Goblin character type.
But we want
Villain.
between me and Zach, we want the one that dawns on like a.
We want an actual
Mask.
transformation where he turns into the fucking Goblin. You know,
Like-
where he has like where he has like the hat thing.
What was wrong with the Toby Maguire Green Goblin?
The character was great.
Okay.
He was wearing like
A metal helmet.
like this.
Oh,
weird
you want
suit
like an
with
actual
the,
like
mask.
like a suit.
Yeah.
like,
Like
where he
not
actually-
a
yeah.
metal armor.
Like if they were gonna do like special effects makeup like suits like
Yeah. Okay.
That's make
fine.
it look
That works.
like comic accurate Green Goblin.
Yeah. Okay.
I would rather I want that to be like if they could do a Green Goblin comic accurate Green Goblin
Like
to-
a
to
latex mask. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
the gold like the bold
Yeah, with
goggles.
the yeah.
You don't even have to have
do
the
something like that.
like you can have regular eyes but make it like crazy looking eyes or something. I don't want
Something.
bulbous like
But I
eyes
want
poking out.
I want a comic Green Goblin. They had the right actor before with Willem Dafoe, but they kind of ruined it with the suit.
Yeah, they did.
But I want a comic accurate Green Goblin. Then they could never do it again. I'll be happy. But I feel like they haven't really done it yet. They've done like a Joker in
Like-
Green Goblin cosplay.
Like I don't want a mech
You
suit.
know?
I don't want a mech suit. I don't want like a. I want the. Where's that little?
a dirty hobo.
Where's that goblin I have?
He's on the floor.
So I want that. I want that. I want the costume that he wore in the comics, like the whole, the purple and the green and
the comic accurate costume.
holding a flaming pumpkin bomb. Like.
But
I don't want like mechanical pumpkin bombs.
But what I was trying to get at was the rumor for Mysterio was that they're going to do a different route with the suit, but they're going to have a bowl utilized at some point, and then they're going to get rid of it again, kind of like an homage type thing.
Is he going to be wearing the suit at multiple times, or?
No, like the way they made it sound is that like Mysterio is going to have a different suit, and then like at one point in the movie they're going to have a bowl on the head for like a minute or two, and then like get rid of it to
like
pay
an
homage.
homage type thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an Arrow when he was like fumbling around, and then the boxing glove got on the arrow, and then he just still shot it anyway.
I want
Yeah.
this. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a legit.
This guy right here.
Yeah,
And then
Mysterio.
split this down the middle, and then like make it mechanical, for each side flaps, and then it goes back over.
That'd be dope.
Where every time like he goes to talk, it opens up, and then, like, the smoke just kind of like bellows out.
Speaking of Willem Dafoe, because you brought that up, and I had to I forgot the dude's name, but I think because there was like rumors a couple like maybe half a year ago, that Willem Dafoe got put on to do a DC movie, but it hadn't been announced yet or something like that.
Yeah, he's William Dafoe's an Aquaman.
Yeah, he's an Aquaman. Yeah. But before that though, I would have loved to. I don't know how you guys, but Willem Dafoe as Kent Nelson, who Kent Nelson is the alter ego for Dr. Fate. Like if you watch Young Justice, how you see Kent Nelson, he's like kind of like an older guy.
Yeah.
Like Willem Dafoe as Kent Nelson, because Willem Dafoe is like he's old, but
I can
he doesn't
see
look
that. I can
that
see that.
like old.
Do Dr. Fate.
But I'd love to see Willem Dafoe as like Kent Nelson though. Like that'd be Justice League, because like now that you have this Justice League cinematic universe, what's there to say that there wasn't the Justice Society of America?
Yeah.
What's there to say that there was never not a team up prior to the Justice League that we have now? So if one day like something's going on and then Fate just shows up, that'd be.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Like and
I'd
they
lose my
go
mind.
like what if they did like a scene where he's like putting on the helmet and he's inside the helmet?
Yeah, like how they did in Young Justice, talking to Nabu.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
That'd be dope.
I know. Oh, I know.
Did you see the Young Justice trailer for the new season 3?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think?
It was good. It was really good.
I can't wait for
I'm
that.
I'm excited for a lot of the new characters that they're bringing on.
Yeah. It looks so
I
good.
wanted. So what's her name?
Oh, the
Tracy 13. I wanted her to be Tracy Fairchild from Wildstorm, because when I saw the 13 logo, I was like, oh my god, it's Fairchild. Like, but it wasn't, and I'm okay with that. It's fine.
So it looks like they're still gonna be fighting the Beatles.
The alien invaded, the aliens that invaded.
Looks like that's still going on.
Because they didn't really finish it. No. All they did was like stop their like little world ender shit. Yeah.
Which was interesting. That was an interesting concept.
Hey, we lost Wally, man.
He's in the Speed Force.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think he's dead. I think he got
in the
zapped
Speed
from the
Force.
Speed Force, and then when he comes back,
Mhm.
because like the one thing about Wally
You
was
think he'll be Flash when he comes back?
no, he won't be Flash because Barry's still there. Like,
What do you
but
think?
he'll be faster.
Faster than
Because
Barry.
yeah, he'll be like way faster. Because remember, unless in Young Justice, Barry dies, and then when he dies, Wally comes back, and then he becomes Flash, and Bart stays as Kid Flash.
Yeah.
I would lose because that's how it happened in the comic.
Yeah, in the comic. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I was
that'd be
thinking.
crazy. So like, if Wally came back, Wally's gonna come back, and he's going to be. Like, he's gonna realize that he's faster, but he's not gonna push it because he's still his mentor. He looks up to Barry, But then let's say something happens to Barry,
Yeah.
and then someone has to step up, and Jay's like, oh, you know, I'm retired, but like I guess I gotta step up.
Yeah.
And Wally's just like, nah, old timer,
I got it.
I got this, son. You know, and then just, yeah, oh my God, woo!
I just got the new issue for Flash.
Yeah.
The variant. I'm gonna pull it out because the fucking comic is amazing.
But we were talking Comic Con because we kind of like got away from that a little bit, not really. But I have the Supergirl trailer, Flash trailer, Arrow trailer, DC Legends of Tomorrow trailer.
The Batwoman tease, the crossover.
Yeah, and the Batwoman tease with the crossover event. Everything looks good. Oh, that's nice.
Look at this.
That's really nice.
Look at that shit.
Oof.
Show everybody that.
That's beautiful. Yeah. That's Francesco. I can never pronounce the last name.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I don't know. It's I don't know. Comic-Con, the Comic-Con trailers were awesome. I'm really excited for Shazam. I think Shazam's gonna be...
Yeah, I was very surprised about Shazam.
I think Shazam, if Shazam, like, you have to remember, it's a kid, he's a kid. As long as he keeps that mentality, which he will, because, like, you can't really mess that up, but it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that'll probably be my favorite. If done correctly, that'll probably be one of my favorite DC movies, for sure.
Okay.
Link says, who's the guy on the left in that comic?
That was Wally.
Wally, you got Wally and Barry. So
Yep.
basically, if you watched my weekly spill, the last issue was the last issue before that I think was the end of Flash Wars. So Barry and Wally were kind of like fighting, and
For those who don't know who Wally is, who is Wally like in relation to Barry?
he's his nephew or cousin, right? Is it nephew?
It's nephew.
Nephew. So it's
Yeah.
his nephew, and he has at one point he dons the Flash uniform, and
So, not to be confused with Black Wally West from the CW TV show.
That's just the differentiation.
Yeah, I have to clear that up. Like, I have to clear that up because
Not the
Clear it
black
up, son,
version.
clear
I
it up,
don't
son.
I do not.
you don't like that.
New
version.
50. So Black Wally West is New 52 Wally West.
Okay.
I do not like New 52 Wally West.
Yeah,
Like the old
I
one.
like OG, redhead Wally West because
Yeah.
that's what if you
We
watch
grew up on,
watch Justice
Yeah.
League animated series,
Yeah.
that's the Flash that we
I didn't
know
like the
of.
suit
Yeah.
in this new CW show either.
The
Where it came from his neck.
well, it's kind of because that's the kid fight because Wally, White Wally ends up having that suit at a point. But Wally West pretty much had the same freak accident as Barry. He was at Barry's lab with him, kind of waiting, and then lightning struck. Same process, and he became a speedster.
Yeah.
And then Wally it's debated, very very debated. I'll play devil's advocate.
Well, if we had Jordan here, or as
Well,
Zach calls
it's-
him,
Flash hat guy.
Flash Hat guy.
It's very very debated, but there's a huge who's the fastest, Wally or Barry. It's Wally, White Wally, like White Wally's the fastest.
Not Black Wally.
No,
White Wally.
I-
New 52
What?
Wally.
Yeah, pre-New 52 Wally is
You think they,
way
like-
faster
You
than
think
Flash,
like they're like,
or
alright,
sorry, than Barry.
let's call him Wally, but he's really White Wally.
It's OG Wally.
White Wally, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never understood why they
Anyway,
introduced the
but-
New 52 Wally.
but the last-
And it called him Wally.
yeah, and called him Wally.
basically in Flash Wars, Wally learns he has two kids,
Yep.
Highlight and
Lowell
Irie or Irie or something like that.
It's
I know one's Highlight and one's Irie, some shit like that. Anyways,
I'm drawing a blank.
he has two kids. Somehow they get trapped in the Speed Force. That's what Zoom tells
Yeah.
him. So he's like super like he wants to find his kids because he misses them and stuff. So basically he starts running as fast as he can. Barry starts chasing him. They're running so fast they're shaking the earth. Like they're so fast the earth is just shaking off its axis and everything.
Mhm.
So Superman tries to chase him.
Yeah.
He can't even get
That's
him.
a joke.
He can't even. He's like, they're too fast for me. Green Lantern tries to make
They're
a
just too fast.
Green Lantern tries to make a wall to stop them. Doesn't work.
Yeah, because they're going way too fast, so they
Yeah.
just phase right through it.
So the last part of the Flash Wars is Wally gets zapped into the Speed Force, as far as I know, and to find his kids.
Which
So-
is how Rebirth began. Was he was pulled out of the Speed Force. Now he's back in it.
Back at it.
all due to Zoom.
Every
And
time I
Zoom-
get out, they pull
the
me
crazy
back
thing,
in.
but the crazy thing was Zoom comes with his yellow suit, and it has a ring that they used to have. Barry used to have
Yeah, the OG Flash.
the OG Flash ring.
Yep.
Hits it, and the red suit jumps on Zoom.
Wait, okay.
It was
So-
crazy.
So, you haven't watched the trailer for the new Flash? The
The new Flashies?
Yeah, the ring.
He gets the freaking ring, dude.
Yeah, well,
Whoa.
Cisco said that he was gonna. What just happened? No, we're still on.
We're still alive?
I think.
It's
yeah.
just it's. I'm not worried about
Oh, it's just on that though, not
Yeah.
the actual
The
phone.
PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Cisco said he was gonna work on the ring thing after he saw it in use when Eobard had did it.
But the
So
way
I'm
they
not
showed it
surprised.
was hilarious. Super cheesy. They were just like,
yeah, it was so
it's the ring.
like
It's
his
complete
daughter
now.
had it. His daughter had it. She's like, here you go.
The Flash is complete now. He's got the ring now.
Did they change the suit?
No.
Or it's still the same?
It's the same freaking leather suit.
With the
It's the same
octopus head.
full body
The
leather jacket.
octopus
Oh my
head.
god.
With the balloon head.
With the balloons alien octopus head. You're good. Thanks, Link. a bit of a scare there.
I don't know.
Yeah. But that was the big takeaway. So the Supergirl trailer had like the space suit from Injustice,
Yeah, basically.
and then the Flash had the the ring. Arrow had more scenes of Arrow not being Green Arrow.
Getting butt raped
And
in
then-
prison. Whatever. Just saying, dude.
There's
I'm
a special
over
edit
that
for
fucking
that.
show. Like that show pisses me off. Don't even talk about that show anymore.
and then we got a tease for Batwoman's arrival in the shows. Hello.
Would you like any pretzels, John? We have pretzels.
Oh no, I'm good, thank you.
I brought those
Oh.
pretzels from downstairs for you, John. I'm just kidding.
I sprinkled the salt on myself. Don't
Don't you? Those are homemade pretzels, John.
Those are
Those are homemade.
handcrafted gourmet pretzels.
Spit on that naked on you, bastard.
You son of a bitch.
But no, seriously, like the Batwoman trailer that's supposed to tease like in this whole crossover event we're introducing Batwoman, and it showed like some pictures of her from like the comics, but like no Batwoman at all in the trailer other than like a scene from like a comic book, and it's like she's coming.
Well, what was the whole trailer for Legends Tomorrow? Because I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't. See
I didn't watch it because I don't fucking care.
I don't care. Yeah. I'm almost done with. I'm done with the CW. I'm waiting for the DCU, and that's it.
Legends of Tomorrow was the last trailer that I was gonna watch, and I watched all the other ones hoping that one of them would get me hyped, especially the Batwoman one, because I thought the Batwoman one. I mean, like I'm excited to see what they do with Batwoman.
Do they have an actress?
Kristen Dunst.
They haven't announced it.
I'm gonna make it.
Kristen Stewart.
I said Kristen Dunst.
I gotta bring justice to this city. Fucking Kristen
Christopher
Stewart.
Walken.
Why? Wow, Batwoman. It's a hard job.
I had this watch in my
Good for you.
ass.
Good for you. Good for you. Why? Wow. Look at my cape. I'm a lesbian. Oh God. Batman.
It's bad. That's bad.
Batman, I've held this battering in my ass for 8 years.
Oh my God. Okay.
8 years.
We're moving on. We're moving
Yeah,
on.
we are moving on.
Moving on.
Oh, come on.
So yeah. So I'm interested to see how they do Batwoman, but at the same time, it's like I want to do. I would rather just watch a recap and see Batwoman that way than actually sit through the show waiting for it.
Yeah.
Because nothing, like it all just feels like they're building toward nothing.
I feel like they don't even, like I was telling Zach before, and I might have said this to you one time at the comic store. I feel like they don't read the comics. It's like they almost like come up with these stories out of the blue. They're like, oh, this sounds good. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, what it is they'll look at a big story arc, and then they'll take bits and pieces of it, and then kind of mix it in with their own stuff, and then that's your season of TV.
Like,
shitty.
I mean, sometimes they're genius. Like, why come Jimmy Olsen no have super suit?
Oh yeah, now did you see that shit? You know who he's the Guardian now.
Yeah, I watched the first.
That's some bullshit. What the
I
fuck
watched.
is that?
I'm caught up with all the CW TV shows.
Well, good. You can like keep us updated.
Oh no. That's not I'm caught up. I didn't say I was going to continue.
Well, and if hoping a little bit, I'm gonna try to get that PlayStation camera or something or something. Maybe we can put on a laptop, and we can do picture on picture, and we'll live stream us watching Gotham because.
Well, yeah, because Gotham's an amazing show.
We haven't. Me and Zach stopped watching it.
Oh.
So.
Oh, you guys.
I gotta start from
out.
season. Should we start from season 1 or season 2?
Have you watched any of it?
I watched season 1. I stopped at season 1.
I stopped after...
And I'll tell you why I stopped at season 1. It's because the little kid playing Batman somehow gets all these pictures and things on all these people like he's some detective there at 10 years old.
I'm pretty sure he stole the folder that had all the
Okay,
stuff in it.
well...
Yeah.
You stopped watching it because of that?
Yeah, that
pissed me off.
Why?
That pissed you off?
Yeah.
How did that out of everything?
Yep.
Because Gotham's
I
a
was
good
done.
Gotham's
I
a
was
good
done.
show. But
I'm sorry, guys.
Gotham's a good show, but it does have things that are more apparently wrong, like
Fish
that,
Mooney.
That and Fish Mooney, and also I did not like how they portrayed Barbara Gordon as super crazy.
Well, that's not, but that character Barbara Gordon's like, no one cares.
I don't know, like I almost wish they
Who
didn't
cares
have.
enough?
I almost wish they didn't have little Bruce Wayne in the show necessarily, like show him that much, because I was like, really, like he's already like he should be reading books and learning school shit, like not like being a detective right now. Like,
but he's not. He's not necessarily being a detective.
No, he was.
He stole the files and he was reading the stuff.
So
and then he just put the pieces
They showed
together.
that him at the police station stealing the files.
If I remember correctly,
that.
that's how he got the files.
I will say this. Batman is a character who takes things into his own hands when the police don't, and that's what he was building toward. That's what he was building toward, because if he's trying to find the killer, the person who kills parents, of course he's gonna try to like snoop around. If he has the resources and the butler to help him,
he does.
I don't know. I don't know. It threw me off a little bit.
What threw me off is how they introduced the Joker and then they got rid of him. Then they brought him back and they got rid of him
He's
again.
not really the Joker.
Exactly.
Though.
And then
the Joker for Gotham, they said that the Joker is never really going to show up on the show. He's more of an ideology.
I fucking hate that. I like the idea that he's the one Joker. There's nobody else that can be the Joker. And we don't know where he came from or why he does what he does. He's just an entity that exists and he's there, but he's not like a state of mind that anybody could be the Joker, because that takes away from the Joker.
Yeah, but
it's like saying anybody could be the Batman.
That's what technically anybody could be Batman.
Yeah, but there's a reason Bruce Wayne is the Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got shot up.
Well, I'm saying like he's had the training, like he's special.
John's like, yeah.
But he's like, Bruce Wayne is special, right? You wouldn't have like Jim Gordon became the Batman for a while.
Yes, he did.
It was noticeably different.
Well, yeah, it was a mech suit.
It was bad.
He used a mech suit because he was older. He was
terrible,
and he's not used to doing that. He went from being a cop, head of police, to being
RoboCop,
physically 24/7, physically active in the street. He needed a mech suit.
Yeah.
His body's not. You can't
be like.
You can't just put on a bat suit and then just like let me go on the streets 24/7.
Was that storyline any good though? Like you didn't.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was different.
You didn't like it?
I fucking hated it. I hated the shit out of that. I actually made me stop reading comics altogether.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
No,
who
was writing that?
That's Batman New 52 was Snyder,
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
is
they
that
came
the
off
same
the
one with
heels
the
of
Joker and
Endgame.
stuff, like where Joker died or something?
Yeah, Court of Owls,
Yeah.
Endgame, that was all there.
Court
and then
of Owls,
after all that, then
amazingness.
Why don't
the beginning of Batman with New 52
Why don't
Batman
they
was
do
so good.
Court of Owls Batman, that's who he's going against. Court of Owls
in the movies.
Watch
in the
Gotham.
movies.
Yeah.
You need to
Well, I'm
watch
saying
Gotham.
like I want to see a movie with the Court of Owls. I want to see Talon fighting Batman. I want to see.
Yeah, it's called Batman versus Robin.
Kind of.
I've seen that, the
Yeah.
animated one. I want to see a live action movie.
Live action?
God damn it.
You don't need live action. You got Batman versus Robin.
I will say Gotham.
Nah,
should
you
That
need
was-
a live action.
That would be bad. Like a live
Batman,
action
yeah, it
Talon.
would be, yeah, it'd be awesome.
Who would you have play Talon?
Well, I mean, it's kind of that's one of those, like, it's an idea type characters you could put in any of those bodies in that
Well-
suit because they're all tactical.
Well, you want like
Well,
a,
no, because there's Talons and then there's Talon.
Talon.
Like
the
there
main-
was one that was hand chosen to
Yeah.
be Talon.
like
if
Batman versus Robin. The guy that played Talon in that.
Did
movie.
you see Batman versus Robin?
I didn't watch
The
the animated
animated?
movie.
No. All right, you should really
Bro.
watch it. It was good.
I saw a clip of it and I fucking hated it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
so-
pleased
it was
Because
so
they turn them into,
good.
like, mindless zombies. It's so stupid.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
the
that-
Talons are.
That's what
but,
that's his hint.
Yeah,
his
the-
hint. Like
yeah,
think of like Shredder in the Clan.
yeah.
Like
That's how it is. You had your Shredder, aka Talon, and then you had the Foot
Clan.
Yeah, the whatever his soldiers who were Talons.
he
Like,
was.
but there was always
so-
one Talon.
So
that
the
was,
one Talon was like basically like Batman. Like
yeah,
a Batman. character.
nasty, man.
He was as deadly as Batman, but deadlier because he would kill.
He killed
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, from what I got from the Court of Owls comics was that they had like others like readily available when that one died.
They had for the army, but the leader of the Talons.
Yeah, they always had
there
one.
was always one specific
One,
It was
yeah.
like the mantle. A mantle.
Basically,
was
like
passed on,
like
yeah.
they always wanted to get Batman as that Talon. You know what I mean? Like they I think they were almost going after him.
Well, yeah, they
You know what I
wanted.
mean? They wanted him as that.
Well, they wanted Bruce to join their society,
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
royal
yeah.
society, and then they wanted.
God, that would be such a good movie,
They
dude.
wanted.
That would be such a
I don't
good
remember
movie.
if they actually wanted Batman per se to be their Talon, but they wanted to kill Batman because he got in the way,
Yeah.
like he
Yeah.
always does.
That was a crazy story too. Like the whole, where he found out like they like all these years they've been like.
Yeah, the Court of Owls is in everything. They're everywhere.
It's crazy.
They
That's
control
such a good
Gotham
storyline. That's
from
such a
behind
good
from
storyline.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't like about the Gotham version of it was that like he figured it out when he was a kid. You know, like he met with him when he was a kid. But
Oh really?
like that's what got me.
Spoiler things.
That's what got me. That's what got me like. Kind of like that's what messed with my mind when I'm reading it. Like he's been doing this for like he's like in his 30s and he's just now realizing that there's owls all over the city.
Yeah, they changed a few things for the TV show,
Yeah.
but like at the end of the day, it's not like when you said that you didn't like that how he, it's this kid doing all this
Well-
stuff, but like with the Court of Owls in the sense of Gotham, all he did was follow the money. Like at a certain point, yeah, he's what 11, 12, 13 maybe,
Mhm.
but like just common sense. Like if you heard rumors that there was people controlling Gotham in every single crevice and corner,
Yeah.
money. That's the first thing that you would have to go, like, money. Because you need money, you need capital to be able to be in everything.
Mhm.
So he followed just the trail.
Okay. So all right. So
But I get it though. I
if we-
understand why you guys he is a kid.
So
He
if
hasn't-
we watch Gotham, should we start from season 1 or go from season 2?
To get the full,
Should we start from season 1?
you'd have to watch from season 1 to get the full explanation of everything. But if you've already seen everything,
I don't
season
remember
one-
it too much.
Link says, "Oh hey, question: Did you ever figure out about that movie about when Owlman, alternate universe Batman, tried to destroy all the universes? Isn't that Crisis on Two Earths?"
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I never looked it up.
You would know more than I would, John.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Crisis on
Crisis?
Two Earths. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I
haven't seen
can't
that one.
think of.
So Owlman,
Anything
it was a
else?
crossover with Owlman.
Yeah, well, no. You had a crossover. It was
See, that was before I
It
started
was-
reading comics.
it was
so-
an alternate Earth.
okay.
It was an alternate Earth
Yeah. Crisis was like
versus our
yeah.
Batman and Superman. And so you had an Ultraman, you had a Super. No, what was Wonder Woman's name? you had Ultraman for Superman, and then Wonder Woman's name, like the alternate Wonder Woman, I forgot her name.
Okay.
Then you had Batman, then you had Owlman. But like, yeah, it's Crisis on
Owlman.
Crisis on
Those
Two
two
Earths.
Justice League.
Yeah,
Okay, Crisis.
2010.
yeah.
Aren't they? All right. So aren't they making a? Now we're talking about like different like Supermans, Batmans. Aren't they gonna make a? From what I heard, a Red Sun
Yeah, animated movie.
animated
Yes.
movie? Oh god,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
wait
yeah.
for that. Those statues you had at your comic shop at that one point, I wanted to buy them. Like if I could,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have bought them.
The Red
That
Sun,
Batman.
Batman, and Wonder
The
Woman.
Batman
Yeah.
was badass.
Oh, yeah.
Whew. Now Batman in that, is he Russian or is he just going
It's,
over to fight
I don't
Superman?
really remember. It's been a while since I read that one, but like pretty much Superman ends in
Who writes that? Who's
that was Mark Miller.
Mark Miller? Okay.
Yeah. Superman ends up landing in Russia. Like
yeah.
I think maybe
Yeah.
the height of the Cold War or something
Okay.
around there. But like
It's a good storyline, though, right?
yeah, it's a really good storyline. Who needs to figure out nuclear bombs when you
Right?
got Superman? Like
yeah.
you
Go
have
destroy.
just go destroy
America.
Yeah, like it was simple. So you had Superman, who was basically kind of like again, I don't really remember, but kind of like a dictator. You had Wonder Woman, who was trying to like basically infiltrate and take everything over, and then you had Batman, who kind of was selling to both sides, like weapons
really?
to both sides. Like he was, it was just kind of like in between all of it.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've read that storyline.
Wow.
I just pulled up the Wikipedia for it, and I'm just going to read an excerpt.
Okay.
Um,
Which is a good storyline, guys. If you can get, what is it called, Red Sun or?
Yeah,
Red
Red
Sun.
Sun. Yeah,
Red Sun.
Superman, Red Sun.
So Lex Luthor had all these different plans, I guess, to take down Superman. One of them involved Batman, who was the boy orphaned by Peter, spelled Pyotr. Batman joins forces with Luthor Corp and Piotr, now head of the KGB. They capture Wonder Woman and use her as bait for Superman, hoping to sap his powers with rays that imitate the light of Superman's home planet.
Okay.
It's one of Lex Luthor's plans. Another one involved Green Lantern, who was found in an alien ship that crashed in
They
Roswell.
have trades of those, right?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, that's it.
I'll have to check those out. This sounds cool. A matter of fact, now we're talking about that. I was showing Zach the new Justice League that Snyder's doing, and dude, it's crazy. The last issue I read, you had Lex Luthor and Superman, or I'm sorry, Lex Luthor and Batman inside Superman's body. Okay, like they shrunk themselves down. Like Luthor went into Superman's body, so Batman shrunk himself down so he can go in to fight Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hawkgirl shrunk herself down because Joker was inside Martian Manhunter's body, trying to get to their brain to control him.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of this comic, Luthor and Joker get a hold of Martian Manhunter and Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So now they have control of their bodies. So the two strongest guys of the Justice League are now under control of Doom.
Yeah, of Lex and
Dude, it's,
Joker.
This comic's becoming like really good. Like it's after that,
Justice League. That's Brian Michael Bendis.
and Snyder.
Yeah, and Snyder.
Yeah. Like literally, like the last page I showed Zach, you see Superman with like the Lex Luthor smirk, and you see Martian Manhunter with the Joker like smile.
Ooh, that'd be creepy to see
Right?
Martian Manhunter like that. That'd be really gross.
It was really cool. The way they drew it, he was like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and you never
It's
see
like-
those two smile. They never smiled like that. You know, it was super creepy. Cool storyline. So the next one, and it says, what did it say, Zach? The Doom, something Doom.
I can't remember.
Doom and Control or something like that. But the next issue is basically like
Oh, Doom takes control.
Doom takes control.
Or
So
Doom
the next
takes
two
over.
issues are probably gonna be like Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Another rumor that I forgot to touch on is that the Batman movie, the Matt Reeves Batman movie, is coming out.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Apparently, they're looking for an actor between the ages of 25 and 30 to play Batman, and they're looking for Two-Face to be the main villain.
We've already had Two-Face.
Yeah, but not necessarily as a villain.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
as a because the Christian
That's the
Bale.
main villain.
Yeah, the Christian
As the
Bale
main
one, he
villain.
wasn't really.
Which he is a cool villain. Once if they make him a main villain, like he is a pretty cool.
Yeah,
villain.
but it's like he just has henchmen. Like you have to get past the henchmen to get to him. I don't know. Maybe I just ask for too much in these movies, but that's just me though.
I want the Riddler. Like I want a new Riddler.
Well, who would you have? Who would you have for like the main villain of this Batman movie?
Oh, I told you already.
Who was it?
Thomas Wayne.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Flashpoint Batman.
Okay, so say they don't do the Flashpoint thing.
Second villain.
Who would be your second pick? Like if out of Batman's Rogues Gallery, who would?
Yeah, but almost everything's been done though.
Almost.
And if that's the case, screw it, Calendar Man. Like I don't know what to tell you.
I'd actually really like to see that.
Or Condiment King.
The way they did Calendar King recently, it's terrifying.
Calendar King?
Calendar King? Oh my god, Condiment King, Calendar Man. Calendar Man.
Actually, no. What's his name?
The King of the Calendars.
Oh God, what's his name?
I want to turn Decentury.
He was in New 52 Batman. Actually, he was in Gotham too, but like you saw him as a kid, not as his fully developed self.
Who?
Onomatopoeia.
What?
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah, Onomatopoeia.
Who is that?
He's
Is that his like?
Yeah, it's
villain
his
name?
villain name. Yeah.
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah.
He needs to come up with a new.
Yes,
name.
seriously. Onomatopoeia. What was the one that Kevin Smith did? There was a character in there. He did a line of books where he did a bunch of different villains. Oh God, he did a book where actually he made Batman pee his pants or something like that, piss himself.
What? I didn't read that.
Batman Cacophony.
Oh yeah.
There
I
were some
remember
crazy
that. Yeah.
characters in there.
Yeah,
too.
Batman Cacophony was just Kevin Smith just went wild in that series.
Yeah. He's a great writer though. Like
What happened in that? I didn't read it.
I didn't read it. I just heard
It was
like
kind of like
he had like Deadshot. And,
yeah, it's kind of so think of Arkham Origins, the video game,
Okay.
comic book.
It's supposed to be really good, but he basically makes Batman pee his pants. Like
Yeah,
and people like got pissed about it. Like it was crazy. Like he was talking about how people got mad about
He
it.
was, I mean, yeah. He was overwhelmed and like he just couldn't handle it. He didn't literally piss his pants, but like he,
Yeah.
you know, he just couldn't handle it, and he like you kind of started seeing the stress take in, and like it was just different because you don't really see necessarily Batman.
And he
that.
like took like obscured, like almost like like the characters we did, you know, like Kite Man or whatever, like Polka Dot Man or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
it was like the most ridiculous,
like crazy
stuff.
characters like fighting what Bubblegum Man or shit, what was his name? I forget his name. But he had like crazy obscure characters like fighting Batman that like were almost too much for Batman at the time. It's supposed to be a good comic line. So.
Interesting. Okay.
Is there anything else from Comic-Con? Outside of the movie, the trailers, all the trailers?
The Venom, let's talk about Venom.
I guess.
Did you hear about they're not gonna have the white spider logo on his
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I'm
not too happy
A lot of
with it.
people are not going to be happy about
No,
it.
I'm
but,
not.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not even happy that they're making the movie in the first fucking place, but
No, it's fair. If you're not gonna have Spider-Man fighting him, it makes no sense.
it just seems like
It's an
they're trying to start their own
I
thing.
don't like. I
It's
don't.
an alien movie. Like you might as well just call it an alien horror movie.
I just don't like the fact that like now like DC and Marvel are starting to do. First and foremost, DC has no rights to be doing one-shot movies. They need to get their cinematic universe together.
Correct.
But now Marvel and Sony are starting to do one-shot like
Zach wanted to talk about all
off-shot
that.
films, and it's like Venom as an off-shot film. Horrible idea. Like, how are you not gonna have him and Spider-Man? Like, how are you not? That just doesn't make sense. Then
He was made by Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man created Venom.
Well, yeah,
if you think
the
about
aspect of Eddie Brock becoming Venom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say that. Symbiote.
Symbiotes. I'm gonna eat
But,
symbiotes for
uh,
breakfast tomorrow, actually.
These
But
people are
the-
called symbiotes.
Oh yeah, the way they pronounce it in the film. Yeah.
We've been studying the symbiote.
What was her name on Parks and Rec? Madonna or
Oh, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa? Symbiotes.
We've been studying the symbiote.
It's just I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't think they should start getting into that type of stuff. What was the other one they were doing on Black Cat and Silver Sable?
Oh, that's been put on.
Yeah, that's
the back
back
burner.
burner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but they're still gonna try.
Well,
Well,
because they were trying to set up their own universe where they
it
could
just doesn't
do it without
work.
Spider-Man.
It doesn't work. It
Can't.
doesn't
It's
work.
not. It's not because eventually you're just. It's now Venom has enough history without Spider-Man that you can.
Yeah.
You could pump out a movie or two here
Well-
or there, but like it's just not gonna. It's not gonna work.
We were talking about it today, and I said, what did I say? I said, if they're gonna do it like that, they need to have Spider-Man in it. You know, same, or if not, then don't do it at all. 'cause-
Yeah, no, I
Well,
agree.
there's a rumor going around right now. Let's keep these rumors going, guys. There's a rumor going around right now that apparently Sony has done like some test screening or something, which I feel like it's really early for test screenings. So I don't know if this is how
for the
Venom.
Yeah,
It comes out in October, doesn't it?
I don't know if
That's-
it's ready enough or not though.
But it
But-
comes out in October.
Yeah.
We're in. It should be. It should be done already.
Yeah.
are you gonna go
haven't
see
heard
it
any-
though?
I haven't.
Yeah.
In the theaters?
Yeah.
I kind of want. I mean, I do want to see it, but I don't.
I've
like,
seen. I believe. I want to say I've seen all superhero films in.
I haven't
theater.
seen Ant-Man yet.
No, I haven't seen Ant-Man yet either.
I gotta go see it.
Yeah, I gotta go see that too.
But I'm not like it's. I almost wasn't rushing to go see it necessarily. So.
Yeah, from what I gathered, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So apparently, it's just like it's more of the first movie. Like it's you know all the jokes and all this stuff. Like Marvel has their formula and it works for them.
Oh, matter of fact, now
It's
we're
a
talking
great
about
time
Marvel.
to be a kid.
The Fox and Disney deal, right, Zach?
Yeah, I went through.
Yeah.
Went through.
Oh, we already knew that was gonna happen. Fox got offered bank
Dude, I can't like
in cash.
this
like
guy,
in cash.
this guy that we follow on our Instagram site. I think it's like TC. I forget what the TC Comics or something like that. He had like a bunch of these pictures that says "Welcome Home." So like the first one was like they showed like a what was it, Zach? Like a lightning bolt like thing, like a portal opening it up, and you see Wolverine coming in, and you see like the next one is Deadpool, and then the next one is Fantastic. You see the Fantastic Four tower, and then the one after that is you see Galactus in the background. Yeah, and then you see Silver Surfer in another one, something like that.
Side note though, if you guys haven't had the chance to watch Cloak and Dagger, it's really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's like really good.
That's on Freeform, right?
Yeah, Freeform does it.
I wasn't a big Cloak and Dagger necessarily like fan.
That's fair.
I mean,
It came out at that time where Marvel was kind of just like, oh, that's stuck. Yeah, okay, we'll do that for a couple issues, and then just kept throwing stuff at the wall,
Yeah.
and it kept sticking, and then they kind of just dropped off.
I remember them being like animated shows and stuff like that. I've seen them a couple of
Yeah, they were in I'm pretty sure they were like in Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four cartoon or whatever. Like I'm pretty sure they popped up like all over the place.
So like Cloak, he has what magic abilities to.
I don't remember. I don't remember
Yeah.
the like comic book wise, like their origins and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But yeah, pretty much he can manipulate like shadows and stuff like
Okay,
that, and
okay.
she can manipulate light,
Okay.
basically.
So Zach, anything else you want to cover? I don't even know how long we've been doing the show. How long have we been doing the show?
For a while. I think we started at like late 9 o'clock.
It doesn't say how long I've been doing it.
What time is it now?
So we got our first comment at 9:42.
So we were taking 2 hours.
Well, not even that. Like
Well, I'm
hour and
having
a half maybe.
I'm having an awesome time, guys.
I was gonna say a minute ago
I'm sorry.
that
It looked like you were deep in thought.
no, I was waiting.
Just
So-
interrupt us next time. I'm sorry, we were comic talking.
Hey, you know what? You had no problem interrupting me, sir.
Son
Come
of a
over,
bitch.
don't make me come over with this John. All right? I'll come over with this John at you.
Oh, well, I'll punch you with my mug.
It's ceramic. Joke's on you. But yeah, what I was gonna say was apparently these test screenings of Venom didn't go over so well.
Yeah.
Because people were really pissed that there was no Spider-Man, and so now apparently Sony is scrambling to find some way to squeeze Spider-Man into this movie to appease fans because they know they fucked up.
Well,
That's the rumor.
on top of that rumor, there was the other rumor that Tom Holland's Peter Parker would show up in the film.
The thing, the reason I don't feel like that's gonna happen is because the test.
No,
the
they
footage-
did say they saw him on set,
Yeah.
but that can literally mean anything.
Yeah.
Actors go to other actors' set stuff.
So, would it be better if, you know how I was saying, like, or would this be pushing it too much? Like I was saying earlier, it would be cool to have Tom Holland in there, right? He's walking and he bumps into Eddie Brock. And Eddie Brock already has a symbiote in him, or on him, or whatever, you know, inside him. And Peter Parker senses that, and also Eddie Brock senses that, and the Venom tells him, like, you know, oh, I want to kill him, blah, 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 you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of
Like a post-credit scene or something.
yeah, like, and then that, like,
I don't know.
because you have to have that, like,
Yeah.
like my
I don't
Venom,
know.
like my
Yeah.
Venom I remember is
It's
from the
rough.
animated cartoon, where Peter Parker dons on the black, you know, he gets the black goo on him,
Yeah,
becomes Black Suit Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then he gets it to where it jumps off him, falls onto Eddie Brock, and that's what turns him to Venom.
Yeah.
And then he hates Spider-Man from that day on, like he wants to just destroy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But that's
this,
what I want.
This Venom is so different.
And
I like. I
I'm
was
sorry to interrupt you, but like for them to do that, the movie can't come out in October. They have to redo.
Oh,
the
I
whole
agree.
entire
I
film.
know. It wouldn't happen.
They should. There's
I
no
know.
point of putting out this movie the way it is. It like now Venom looks good. I think we can all agree on that. Venom looks good.
But that's the thing. Like they're making. If you're making Venom and he looks like Spider-Man, you have to have the
The logo, the white logo,
the white
symbol.
Spider-Man logo on his chest. You can't just be like.
But that's why they're not doing it. It's because Spider-Man's not involved.
If Marvel
They
was
might-
doing
maybe
it,
they'll change it.
would make sense. But if this is Sony, they're trying to
Yeah.
make their own version of
Well,
Spider-Man.
they
That's
can't,
not
and
Spider-Man.
like Morbius, like we're talking about Morbius. You're gonna make a Morbius single movie. What is he gonna go attack humans?
The reason I think that Tom Holland Spider-Man will not show up in this
Mhm.
is because the footage that was shown at Comic-Con was super violent, with Venom biting people's heads off and shit.
Well, that's
And
Venom though.
like
That's
splitting
Venom,
people
dude.
in half and stuff. Yeah, but that would not happen in the MCU.
Yeah, that can't.
Yeah,
happen
that
in
won't-
MCU.
yeah.
That wouldn't happen in a movie that's involved with the MCU.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah, at
well,
all.
all right. So if Deadpool's jumping onto the MCU, are they gonna keep Deadpool's violent?
It would be separate. It wouldn't be the MCU.
It's gonna be a separate thing.
So why not make a Venom with Spider-Man in there?
'Cause,
Because it would be a separate thing.
Because Ryan Reynolds already said that the contract but then again it's Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds says the contract has nothing. It will
Okay.
not affect the Deadpool
Well, I almost
films.
want. Then I don't want a Venom movie. I almost want just the comic. 'Cause,
Yeah.
dude,
The Deadpool movies are
That's what
gonna
I've
be.
been saying.
The Deadpool movies are gonna be. They're
you
gonna
know what I
be.
mean? Like, because the comic book right now, the comic book is on fire. It's lit.
Yeah.
It's on
Venom's
fire,
good.
dude.
But you can't.
Have you read the new issue? Like, have you read issue 3?
I read
Yeah.
what you were telling me. Yeah, it
It's
plays out
fucking
really good.
dope, dude. Like,
Yeah, I might have to start like following that.
oh my god. Lord of the Symbiotes, let's just say that in that issue. I can't wait to read this next one. Like, I'm so excited.
I don't know.
But like the fact that they're okay. So this is the same studio that, keep in mind, was planning an Aunt May spy movie during the Amazing Spider-Man.
I'd watch it on
days.
Sci-Fi.
They were planning a what?
They were-
Aunt May.
Aunt May and the
Did
Amazing
you never
Spider-Man
see?
movies.
Did you never see our super? Did you watch our Super Moms?
Yeah, I
Right.
watched it.
We talked about that in Super Moms, Where
Aunt May spy movie?
Yeah.
There was going to be a spin-off movie involving Aunt May from the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and she was going to be a spy. And it was going to be an Aunt May movie about her being a spy.
From the
Amazing Spider-Man movies. With
Remember-
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
So
Oh
if you
yeah,
remember-
yeah. I do remember you guys saying that.
if you remember the storylines back in the day, apparently Peter Parker's parents, spoilers, were spies for Russia, supposedly.
Debatable, but yeah. Something. It was something.
Something like that.
Yeah, they were. I mean, normally they're always depicted as like the dad was a scientist and the mom was,
Yeah.
car accident and all that other stuff. And Peter's not really Peter; he's a clone of the original Peter. Yeah. I don't want to get in that. You don't want me to get into that one because if you actually
What do you think?
follow the Spider-Man storyline, the Peter that we know, like the act, like is not Peter. It's a
Yeah.
clone.
What do you think of the new book so far?
Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
It's different. It's
The
very
first issue is different. I'm hoping I have to read the second one.
different.
I do like the Mysterio part in it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Spoilers.
Ramos says, "Hey."
What up, Ramos?
Hey. What's up?
Dude, that's one of our muggers right there, man. He's always on. I love that guy. No, but I love that Mysterio that was in the first issue, like, and he was able to figure that out
Mm-hmm.
in that issue that it was Mysterio dropping these alien things on there.
Mhm.
So in this next issue, supposedly there's some alien invasion going on. Why he's doing? Because spoilers, he didn't finish college. Dr. Octavius, that was in Peter Parker's body, finished college for him. So now Peter Parker is going back to try to finish college.
See, okay, so I'm not from what okay, so the first issue was good, right? But coming off of the recent one was it Tom King?
Yeah, but you
doing
gotta
it's-
like.
Oh, I know you can't associate
Yeah.
it. But at the same time, we did just read
I
those.
know, which
and
were awesome.
Fans of Spider-Man will have just read those, and it
Yeah.
left off on a really like serious but also like heartwarming part. This new line so far feels like an animated series. It
What's
feels
it-
like a Disney XD animated series with a little bit of darkness in it.
But I
But
like
like
it.
the way it's written and everything, like the humor and stuff, like it's very
Yeah.
like
Dry?
I guess you could say that. I don't know. It
Is
seems
that what
very
you're seeing,
kiddie.
Dry?
I don't know. I mean,
I like the artwork. The
It's-
artwork.
It seems like it's
It's
made. It seems like it's meant for a younger audience than the
Well-
previous run
well,
was.
You know, the artist did Invincible,
yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
so the artwork start like this second issue. I kind of skimmed through it. It's starting to. It looks good. Like
I think the art's not the.
I
it's
love
not-
it.
The art's not. I don't have a problem with the art. It's just the
But
writing.
I-
It's off.
it almost like that first issue was almost like they put too much in one issue,
Mm,
where they probably could have cut that in half.
yeah.
So like when I was reading it, I was like, holy crap! Like there's more to go. There's more to go. But at the end, I understand why they did what they did.
Mm,
But I liked it for what it was. Again, I like that part with Mysterio, but I'm
yeah. That was the best part, right there.
I was like, who's this? Like, who was this bug guy? Like, I didn't know. Was that Death? Was that a Death character? Was that like, or was he? I like that they almost made you think Mysterio. He's super insane.
Yeah.
He's insane. Like, he's seeing bugmen.
Yeah.
You know, so
That was my favorite part of that whole issue. Is like among all this like comical like.
yeah.
Lighthearted, like I said, it feels like a Disney XD series, but then you have like this one shot where everybody's like dead, like corpses
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like death, and like I'm coming for you.
It
And I
was
was
dark
like, oh
right
shit, like
there,
it felt
yeah.
extra dark. So maybe
Yeah.
that's the reason they're doing it. Like
Well,
like super
As
happy.
you
and
saw in the
lively.
beginning, he's obviously gonna like they're obviously gonna go to the black suit Spider-Man. So you saw in the beginning of the issue, he's donning on. He has the black suit on with Mary. He was on that building with Mary Jane, with his arm around her and stuff, and he has a black suit on. So at one point, you're probably gonna see the black suit on him.
I'm really surprised she'd let him do that.
Right?
But hey, it works. It works.
Yeah.
I'm again, like I never was a Spider-Man. Like I didn't read Spider-Man books until after reading when the Red Goblin ones,
Yeah, 800.
which were freaking amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't read those books, you need to go out and try to find them. Like, they were phenomenal.
Really high stakes.
Phenomenal
books.
stories.
Yeah.
And then the covers alone, drawn by Alex Ross, one of the best artists out there to draw anything.
Of course.
He's drawing he's doing covers for Captain America, Immortal Hulk,
Spider-Man. He always
Spider-Man.
does covers for Spider. I mean, technically, he just kind of does covers for any big Marvel.
Any
book.
big Marvel ones, yeah. He hasn't done any DC ones, has he?
No, Alex Ross normally does.
Oh well, he does have some DC stuff.
Oh, of course.
Like the
Kingdom
Justice
Come.
League.
Yeah, he did.
Kingdom
Oh,
Come.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude.
he did.
If I could have that photo in here,
Yeah, with all them on
the
the cover.
Justice League.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
beautiful, yeah.
Beautiful.
I met a guy when we used to be on Cimarron. I got a guy who has one of the few actual original prints of
Really?
that. Yeah, and he's like, I was like, yo, how
There's-
much?
Well, they sell that print at not that print, but they sell one of those tin pictures or whatever,
Yeah.
made out of metal, whatever.
Yeah,
At Hobby Lobby.
yeah, the
Dude,
metal arts.
I want that so bad. I love anything Alex Ross does. I think is
Yeah, it's Alex Ross.
top notch,
Man,
man.
dude's gold.
I mean, his Immortal Hulk stuff he's doing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so good, and that Immortal Hulk is so good right now. Like, it's a good storyline to have Hulk, how they have him coming back. So.
Do you guys have any questions for us? Or?
Yeah, throw some questions.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking, so I mean, I'm happy to answer anything, any comics.
Yeah.
Me and John, Zach knows comics too.
Comics, TV, cartoons, video
Oh,
games,
definitely.
anime, anything.
Eventually, Zach's hopefully gonna branch off eventually down the road and have a show about video games. That'll be down the road. We gotta.
Yeah.
Me and Zach will talk with our jobs. I deliver alcohol. Zach delivers food.
I
John
sell
cooks food and sells
alcohol
and cooks
and food.
But yeah, me and Zach talk all day long about different ideas, and we have so many ideas coming to this channel. I'm so excited.
Fucking awesome.
I mean, it's so awesome. What we've come up with and what we're gonna do, and I can't wait to do it. And I hope you guys.
Ramos, sorry to interrupt, but Ramos says this isn't a question, but I just got back from Teen Titans Go to the Movies, and I just want to say that after credit scene had me shook. In
I
all
actually
caps.
saw the scene on
Did you?
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go
Whoa,
fucking see the
whoa,
movie.
spoilers! Whoa.
Spoiler alert for everybody.
Wait,
there
wait.
for Teen Titans
Boop,
Go.
boop, 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 boop. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
I like to do that for spoiler alerts. Anyway.
Spoiler alert for
Spoiler
Teen Titans
alert.
Go, the post-credit scene. So it says one generation presents or whatever, and then it kind of cuts out and there's interference and stuff, and you see small images of the original Titans. Kinda
It's
like
right
in the
here. Spoiler alert! It's right here. It's coming. He's saying it right now.
If you
Don't watch any further.
don't watch it, if you don't want to see spoilers.
So
No.
it's interference, and you can see kind of the outline of the original Titans, and
Yeah.
is it working? I don't know. And then all of a sudden the picture comes clear, and it's I don't know if you guys can see this, but I think we have found a way to that we can come back, and it shows all the original Titans standing there in the original intro or whatever. It's I think we found a way that we can come back, and it just cuts back to the Warner Brothers animation.
So are they
universe.
they're doing another Teen Titans animated?
That's what that
Well,
would mean.
they
man.
said that there was the thing that they said that if Teen Titans Go to the movie does well, they would bring back there's one rumor that they would bring back the original Teen
They'll
Titans. The
wipe
show.
away Teen
Well,
Titans Go.
no, they're not gonna.
I
I
know.
doubt it.
Well,
They have two Titans.
But you would
shows.
have
Well,
two
Teen
Titans
Titans Go. I don't watch it necessarily, but for the little kids out there, that's cool. The little kids, whatever, that's cool for them. I want, if they bring back the original Teen Titans show,
Yeah.
that shit was legit.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Young Justice.
I would like.
That's
yeah,
what my
see,
Young Justice.
And that was Young Justice was the step
What?
up
Yeah,
from that.
dude.
They They answered our prayers in a different form.
Yeah.
I
But
get
if they were to bring back,
Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're gonna watch this scene real quick, guys.
original voice actors.
Someone standing up in the movie theater. What? Yes, dude. If they do that, oh my god.
Teen Titans Show
Ramos,
will be
thank
returning
you.
for its 6th season. The last episode was over 12 years ago.
And it was Trigon was the whole. Trigon was the whole thing, right? Like, remember at the end of that season, Trigon was like destroying the world. Oh, God. Teen Titan was my jam, dude.
It was a great show.
Zach's crying over here.
It's okay, man.
Teen Titans is my favorite team.
Ever. It's John's too, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
okay.
John.
Trust me, I understand. I get it, dude.
It's a good day. It's a good day for Titans
I
fans.
get it, man.
Thanks, Ramos.
Teen Titans is oof. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of especially the comics, the
Who's your,
original OG
if you had to
comics.
pick someone in Titans on that show, Teen Titans, I know you're a Beast Boy.
Robin.
Robin.
What type of? We keep it in the Bat family, son.
Ooh, man, I'm not sure who I like.
Although
when Kid Flash showed up,
I like.
when Kid Flash showed up in
Well, I love the bad guys. So Slade was like probably my.
yeah, that's fair. Slade was dope.
I like that they didn't call him Deathstroke. It was Slade.
Yeah,
Like it was,
yeah, yeah.
that was different. It was cool.
Yeah.
And I do like Hive. Like
Yeah, the whole Hive
we were talking
organization.
about that. We were talking about that. Like this Titan show.
Who's?
Remember so the Titan show.
Yeah,
If they do a Hive,
which they probably will.
which I think would work because
Yeah.
it's dark. Hive was always that dark
Yeah.
entity that like
Yeah.
could take on the Titans. You know?
Well, in the Teen Titans show though, they weren't that dark. But then again, it's kind of like Hive was kind of like Hive was kind of
I
like.
love the voice actor.
Would
too
it
for
be
Slade.
fair? Would it be fair to say Hive was kind of like Team Rocket?
yes,
So you
Yeah.
have Hive. The actual organization is hardcore,
Yeah,
badass.
yeah.
But the group, the team of Hive members that were sent to go handle the Teen Titans were, lower class, kind of,
yeah.
not really like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's kind of like Team Rocket from Pokemon. You had
Oh my
who was it?
God.
You had Jinx, Gizmo, you had the Mammoth. I
Mammoth
think. Yeah,
was the-
Jinx, Gizmo,
Mammoth was
Mammoth.
the big, like the big,
Yeah, the
hairy
big,
dude,
the
right?
big guy, the
Yeah.
caveman. looking
Kind of
dude.
like took on Cyborg all the
Frickin'
time.
Gizmo.
Yeah, Gizmo was any episode with Gizmo was
Gizmo took on what?
The-
Cyborg? Was that Cyborg's enemy?
yeah,
They're
basically
both
yeah.
techies.
And then
Yeah.
Mammoth was what? Beast Boy. Beast Boy fought Mammoth.
Yeah, because Jinx was up against
Raven?
God, that
Raven.
was dude. That show was the jam.
You know my favorite hero, my favorite villain in that entire show was for some reason, Mad Mod.
Okay.
You always say that, man.
Because
man.
he
Now,
was so
I thought you were gonna say. I
weird.
thought you were gonna say. I thought because we locked eyes,
Yeah.
and I thought you understood what we were.
More of it.
My favorite villain in that whole Red X.
Oh, fuck,
hands,
son.
hands down.
Dude, yes,
because
yes.
Red X, I can't even call him Robin. He was a completely different.
But yeah, that was
like
a badass
Red X
character.
was amazing.
That was a badass character.
Oh my! And then
Yeah.
the episode, if you guys saw it, the episode where like, they're trying to hunt down Red X, and then Red X throws the net on
Yeah.
Robin, and then he's running off, and then they go back to the scene later on, and it's a hologram of Robin, like, Titans, get him, don't let him escape, with the net on top,
Bro.
and then you're just like,
So will this Titan show be on the DC universe? Like,
yeah, on their
streaming?
thing? Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but it is also a Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it is
Show
an
movie.
embodiment. Yeah.
But so my thing, what had me shook like that in the show, there was an episode where Robin is fighting Deathstroke in a field, or Slade as they call him.
Yeah.
And Slade runs away, and he runs past Starfire, and Starfire's like, Robin, what are you doing? He's like, don't, you're letting him get away. And then like Starfire's like, Robin, there's nobody there.
Yeah, when he starts
Robin was
going,
like
when he starts going crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Those shows had you like, yeah, those shows had you,
You
man.
go to Kiss Anime and you can watch every single episode.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Kiss Cartoon.
Kiss
Yeah,
Cartoon.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it
Oh
was
my
really, it was, oof. Whoa.
I forgot. I actually forgot all about Red X when I'm thinking of villains because
Yeah, that
because
was
it is
badass
Robin, you know?
villain.
Red
That
X
was
was
a badass
awesome,
villain,
man.
yeah.
That was,
Oh.
and I'm so mad because like, I collected.
You were gonna get? Did you end up ordering those the Teen Titans statues that came out? Did you end up getting?
No, because I don't think they came out yet. But when they do, I probably will get it. They
Have you seen those? The whole Teen Titans.
Yeah, the original like OG Teen Titans from the comics.
They're
Yeah,
every
the
single
statues.
statue.
Yeah, they're like.
What?
Yeah, so it's the statues. You can buy them separately,
Like Beast Boy,
or
like
you can put them
Beast
together.
Boy's turning into the tiger. Cyborg, Cyborg shooting his.
Yeah, Raven has it. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Right
Yeah,
there.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you can.
I figured you'd want those.
buy them separately, and then they.
We might have to get them for the show. We'll just have them like right here.
Yo, son of a bitch. Look at that, man.
Yeah, it looks
What?
amazing.
Well, they even have. I didn't know they had the Flash.
Yeah.
Kid Flash.
Kid Flash.
Well, because the original OG
Yeah.
team had, yeah.
What about Terra? Did you guys like Terra?
I love vintage Cyborg with his headband.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Did you like Terra?
Yeah, Terra was cool when she got introduced in Titans. Teen
Yeah.
Titans, yeah, Terra was cool.
Terra was great.
And then you find out, what she's
part of
about,
Hive. Yeah.
and then you find out
I like to even
that
like.
you hate her, and then
Yeah.
you find out,
Yeah.
And then you like her later.
and then
hey.
never got over it.
Trigon on that show though, like I loved anything. Every time I saw Trigon on that show, I loved it. Like,
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
so cool. Like how. All right, so Trigon, we were trying to figure out how many eyes does he have?
Pretty
Is
sure
it-
he has six.
Is it
right?
6
Yeah,
eyes?
Three.
Yeah,
three?
Yeah.
3.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
you
no,
imagine
not
that?
a fan of Terra. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm kind of stuck on that now because you brought her up.
Well,
Not a fan of
at
Terra.
first she's great, but then
Oh,
she
yeah.
put her abandonment
Oh
over
yeah,
and over.
when she left and then you found out she was and then the way she played my boy Beast Boy,
Yeah,
son,
right.
is it?
What?
4 eyes.
Is it 4? Yeah, you see, I wanted to say 4,
Oh, I thought
I thought it
but
was
I
6.
feel like I felt like it was
What?
wrong. It was either 4 or 6. It's one of them. I don't know.
It's
That's not my favorite
Oh
villain.
man, can you
4.
imagine that in a live action show?
Oh no, I think his demon henchmen have 6
if
though.
they can pull it off.
I think his demon henchmen have 6, maybe.
Oh, Trigon, dude, like he's so cool. Like I mean, like a cool character. Like knowing
So-
that he's Raven's father. I think that's so cool.
So with Titan season 6 coming out, Teen Titans season 6.
Yeah.
Live action Titans. Does that change anything for you? Are you more like
Well, you know,
open to it?
I'm down.
No, they're two separate. They're two separate
All right, so
entities.
what you don't like the Titans show at all? Like
Well, I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
then-
From what you've seen so far.
From the trailer, it just looks. The trailer looks like it was different cut pieces of episode 1.
yeah.
It doesn't look like a legit. It doesn't look like a legit trailer. It looks like it was just. Because are they calling it a trailer or a teaser trailer?
Teaser trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just the first
So
little tease.
it
We'll get
looked
another-
like
we'll get another one.
it legit looked like someone took episode 1, cut it together, and then made it a trailer.
But what
Yeah,
I
it's
saw,
all the pilot. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that
but what grabbed me? I'm telling you, what grabbed and
the
when I
Batman thing.
yeah no, not just that, just him beating the shit out of those guys and killing them,
Yeah.
and then saying "F Batman, dude." Like
If you go back and watch the trailer, like the action scene, he's actually not killing those guys. He stabs one guy in the collarbone, not in the neck.
oh okay.
He steps in that guy's face. I guess he doesn't actually kill him. And when he's shooting the gun at those guys, he's actually shooting above their heads to scare them.
Oh okay. But anyways,
It's Robin.
when he
Yeah.
says "F Batman," that got me, dude. Like I was like, all right, I'm in, because
Mhm.
this is way darker than what I've seen before, like from CW. I'm in. Like I'm ready for like something cool, like something different.
Yeah. I mean,
The Raven
Don't get
thing,
me
like
wrong,
the
it's-
Raven thing, like seeing her like scream out and seeing her face like
Yeah,
turn,
the demon.
like that's cool. Whatever. Like
Yeah.
I know that's her character. Whatever. And the Starfire, that really didn't bother me that much because
Yeah.
I know that's probably gonna change. I think that's probably she's in disguise.
And Beast Boy.
And Beast Boy, like, dude, he was green, so that's cool. I'm
I
gonna
mean-
give it a shot. I'm in for like DC streaming
Of
universe
course, it's
for
DC.
for Justice League, the Young Justice 3.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was my show. Like after I watched after Justice League and Justice League Unlimited,
Mhm.
and then that came out. That was my show. Like I'm all about the animated like cartoon shows.
Yeah.
It
And
was-
that
it
was
was
my
I mean,
show.
I'm thinking about it now, and I'm just like, yo, Teen like
Like after Teen, it
Teen
reminded me
Titans,
like a Teen Titans.
Teen Titans, like story wise, plot wise, Teen Titans is better. Teen Titans is better than Young Justice, like in my personal opinion.
Well, my opinion
Well,
too.
yeah,
That-
for the
that
time,
Justice
for
was-
the time.
Oh no, not for the time.
You're saying now.
I'm saying their story arcs.
well, did you ever
versus
see any of
Young
the separate
Justice.
movies? Did you ever see that one where they
Teen
had
Titans Go to Tokyo?
Tokyo?
Yeah.
That shit was the jam, son. Like
Did I see it?
Yeah,
I saw
the
it.
jam, son.
it was good, dude. Like, it was so cool. Like that
I
art.
played.
What was
I
that
played
bad guy? What's the bad guy in that movie?
the paint villain.
Like he was able to.
That's his name.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it? It was like
No,
some paint, some guy who can control ink or something like that.
He was no. He was connected to this like machine that was able to make copies of certain things, like of certain characters.
Brushogun.
Brushogun.
Yeah, but brush Shogun, brush as in art. Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
it was
you
cool.
used
Like it was a cool.
something.
It was a cool concept.
Yeah, it was Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo.
That was such a good.
It was.
Teen
I played,
Titans.
dude. I played the
Alright, so-
Cartoon Network computer game of that. The
So remember-
verses.
So all right. When
When
I
I
was
the GameCube.
you- all right. So you
Teen
guys,
Titans.
how
There you go.
old were you when Batman animated came out?
Oh fuck, that was like when I was born.
Batman
Jesus
Animated. What
Christ.
year did that come out?
90.
96.
93.
Before that.
91.
Was it 91? Really?
Yeah.
In the
It
90s.
was
Early 90s. So that's when these guys right here are young bucks, okay? Batman animated was my shit. So after Batman animated, Teen Titans, okay?
92.
Yeah.
I was. It came out in September.
You
I
were.
was 3 months old.
Oh my god.
3 months old.
I was 12.
I was.
I'm old. I'm old as dust.
I was probably in the
So-
process
so
of being conceived.
when that's why we got John here, John and Zach. So when I perish, John and Zach will take over the show.
Wow.
I'm just
That's,
saying.
We'll put you in the Batman statue.
You can put me in a hover round.
Yeah. No, no.
I'm gonna do.
Oh my
You-
God, no.
You know what I'm gonna
Forget
do?
that.
If I die, like you guys, or if I die, guys, we're gonna do like a coffin scene, just like on Ready Player One. If you have seen it, spoilers. I'm gonna get up and like do a video and like do a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, we're gonna do Weekend
At Bernie's.
at Bernie's.
I'm down. I'm down.
That's what
I'm
we're
down.
gonna do. Weekend at Bernie's.
I'm Zach. I'm John. And I'm
I'm good.
Don't mind me. I'm just a little toasted. At all times.
Like you go, like you throw like fluid on my face. You're like it's like
Your hand is very, very noticeably duct taped to the mug.
you have to make sure Lisa's cool with it, but I'm cool with it. So.
All right.
Let's talk about the next topic.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I might stink a little bit, but it's okay.
Preservatives.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Preservatives. we'll embalm your body. And take
Yeah,
care of
there
it.
you go.
That's true.
Weekend at.
Let's talk about Weekend at Bernie's right now. Did he not smell? Like, did they not smell?
Probably not, because they probably had him. Yeah, they probably got him embalmed or whatever.
They did not get him embalmed.
They did not. That is
It
a
might have
fact,
been.
sir.
It might have been an off-screen type thing, where like you were just left to assume that he got embalmed.
Which was a great movie for its time.
That's a good movie.
It was weird. Alright. Sorry, guys. We're talking about Weekend at Bernie's. It has nothing to do with comic books. Sorry.
Trying to look and see what else we
But,
have to talk about. Oh yeah.
Talk about whatever. Ask us questions, guys. Give us some questions. Give us some stuff. We'll answer it.
Yeah, we like stuff.
Yeah, give us some things, guys.
Something.
Lobo is confirmed as the big bad for Krypton season 2.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's playing Lobo in that?
No idea. Let's find out.
Son of a bitch. I like Lobo. Lobo's a cool character. Strongest Superman.
With casting still underway, so nobody's yet.
Did you ever read any of those comics, the Lobo comics that came out?
Yeah, the miniseries.
What? How many issues? 6?
I don't remember.
So but it was a young Lobo, right?
Oh, good.
The miniseries? Yeah, the miniseries was.
So basically,
Yeah, with Pretty Boy Lobo.
Hot Topic
Pretty
Lobo.
Yeah.
So but pretty much Lobo is as strong as Superman.
He replaced Superman on multiple occasions.
Okay.
Yeah, as Justice League because they needed a heavy hitter, so
Yeah.
they had to.
Because he had the strength of Superman,
Yeah, give or take. He's like
but with guns. He had
Yeah, he's
guns
like-
and
he's
all
like-
that shit.
basically he's Deadpool with Superman's
Strength.
strength and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's a cool concept.
He can never be. One of the
Can
facts.
he get killed?
No, his regenerate. He has regenerate. Like, yeah, no, he has regenerative
Really?
powers. Yeah. Like
Wow.
you could shoot him up into oblivion, and he would come back.
We were just talking about they had on that. What was that thing we were watching, Zach? The on YouTube. The mashups, the fight.
Bat in the Sun.
Yeah, Bat and the Sun. Wolverine versus Batman.
I don't even remember who won that. I've watched those.
So me and Zach were talking about it.
Yeah.
Batman would die if, Wolverine obviously.
Tried to fight him.
Yeah, but Batman would probably win.
I disagree.
If it goes down to who will die,
I don't know.
I don't think
It
Wolverine would die.
It comes down to what it really comes down to is where they're fighting. That's gonna be a big
factor,
factor.
yeah.
Is where they're fighting. But Wolverine versus Batman, I know everybody's
Well,
gonna
and
be like,
Wolverine's smaller than Batman.
yeah, and I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, I'm a Batman fanboy, and that's not necessarily true because I love Wolverine, but at the end of the day, Wolverine is,
He's regenerative powers.
yeah, Wolverine
yeah.
has regenerative powers. He has quick healing, and he has adamantium. But, that utility belt isn't called
Yeah,
a
right?
utility
What
belt
if-
for no
what if-
reason.
I think it's.
That's all I'm gonna
What if
say.
he studies Wolverine and
Well,
he figures something out to
Well, we're talking no prep time. Like Batman's on the
Okay.
street doing his thing.
And
Wolverine's
Wolverine
on the
shows
street.
up.
Yeah, they're just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Batman's probably it's gonna be a game of cat and mouse with Batman being the mouse until he can figure out, because once he sees that Wolverine can be hurt but heals very quickly, he's gonna handle the fight a completely different way. Because at that point, then he's gonna put him down. I don't know. There's Wolverine's not. People think he's like, no. There's ways to kill Wolverine. He's metal.
I think. Well, technically,
Drown him.
all right. So technically, like skills-wise, Batman has more skills than Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Like
know.
fighting-wise, fighting capabilities.
Maybe not, because Wolverine has all those years of experience throughout the years.
Yeah, but Batman
No, I think
still
he has
has.
training though.
Yo, he does.
Hell yeah,
Wolverine lived in Japan
He
for
went through
multiple years.
like multiple wars.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
his fighting instinct is so
What about you guys?
it's on the level of
What do
like,
you guys think? Batman or Wolverine? Let us know.
the only other person who
And
has
we'll
like
throw some other
the
ones.
only other person who has like the fighting like instinct like embedded in them outside of Wolverine, I would have to say Vandal Savage, because he lived through all those wars. He caused all those
Which
wars.
again,
actually.
that would be.
And Wolverine
Oh my
was.
God.
I mean, depending on what comic line you're reading, depends on how old he
Randall
is.
Savage would be a cool ass villain in like a movie.
Yeah, but it's
Or no? Oh well.
no, it would be, but
If
like
they do a Legion of Doom.
yeah,
But-
but it's like Wolverine has lived for a long time. Yes, so when it comes to years of fighting,
What?
um,
What's that?
what?
People commenting about how we look,
Oh.
About what?
Hmm?
Good.
our
bad?
wives.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they said we look hot.
Per usual.
I'm
Nothing new about
I'm
that.
burning on fire.
But,
John looks hot too, by the way.
Oh, then
It was-
Boo Boo Bee Boo Small says, John, take off your top.
Hey, Boo Boo Baby Smalls, there's a strawberry shortcake dessert in the fridge for you.
Hashtag free the nipple.
I don't know if she heard me. Hey Lee, there's a strawberry shortcake thing that John made in the fridge for you.
yeah, I brought them desserts from work that I make.
John's a cook. He's a cook.
John is a good.
So John is a cook.
I love that we all say he's a cook.
John is a good.
But
He cooks.
All right, so
I don't know. Yeah, Wolverine.
Does
I
anybody
mean,
have any like? Did they ask like?
Alejandro actually said something about Titans. He
no,
said,
what is it?
he said the best episode hands down was the one where Raven was trying to help that guy made of paper exit the book he was trapped in, but then it's revealed he was an evil dragon.
I vaguely
I
remember
vaguely
that.
remember
Yeah,
that.
I vaguely remember that.
Alejandro, you're full of knowledge.
Thank you.
Hats off to you, sir. No, I seriously don't.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't really either. I like what I'm saying. I remember something about something about a book.
I don't remember.
So,
Alejandro.
yeah, they
Maybe-
had. Well, that's
you know
the thing
what-
about Teen Titans is though, like as a group, they had their turmoils and battles, but
Yeah.
like you'd have those episodes where it's just focused on one individual character and just like the data. Like
I do
the
remember the
day-to-day
Red
for them.
X. I remember Red
Yeah.
X. I remember Trigon.
Like when Cyborg got caught and dismantled and he ended up in a junkyard. You remember that? Yeah,
So,
and
alright,
he was
so-
just like, he was like,
Which is a stark contrast to
So
the
are
episode
the
where he got a
Teen
virus.
Yeah.
Titan Go voices
Same voice cast.
yeah,
same
same
voice,
cast.
right?
Yeah,
That's what I
same
thought
voice
because
cast.
I remember hearing those voices on Teen Titans.
But the creators of Teen Titans Go had never watched the original series.
Which is mind-boggling.
But they got it because like they even in an interview, I wish I could find the interview. But they were asked about the humor, or whatever, and they were like, everybody loves a good fart joke, and it's like it's not Teen Titans.
Yeah,
so,
no.
you know, but
Well,
Well, it's the same. Well, not to put you on a hot rant, but it's the same with technically the same with the guy who's redoing Thundercats. He
Oh, fuck that
he
shit.
says
First of
because
all.
because like literally, and
Palm tree head
I
motherfucker.
I quote. He says, "Yeah, growing up, Thundercats was, played in the house or whatever."
Yeah, by
and
his
he's
brothers.
like, he was like, "Yeah, my brothers
What-
liked Thundercats, or was the one to
Was
watch
he
it."
tripping on acid or something?
He himself never said, "Yeah, I watched Thundercats. I love it."
My
he was like,
brothers.
"My brothers," and I was just like, "Yo, you."
I'm telling you
God,
what that show.
you.
I'm telling you what
Palm
that
tree
show
head.
should be called right now. Snarf Snarf.
Snarf. We haven't even seen Snarf yet. We've seen all the little
That's what it should be called.
fucking Snarf.
The Adventures of Snarf. Snarf, 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 Snarf.
It should be called Cancelled. Is what it's called.
Yeah, it probably will be. Well, no, it probably won't be because
Yeah.
little kids are gonna like it.
Oh, of course,
unfortunately.
yeah.
I mean, this is exactly what Teen Titans fans went through when Teen Titans Go was announced, though.
Yeah.
It's exactly what
Little
what
kids
went
like
through.
it. That's the thing. Little kids like it. So
Yeah, that's the argument. But I mean, people who are like, oh, what's the big deal with Teen Titans
Yeah.
Go? And then they complain about Thundercats. This is the exact same thing.
Yep.
Where it's like we had like these episodes of the characters that we're attached to, and now
It's
they turn them into a
ridiculous. It's
roommate
so
comedy
ridiculous.
fart
You
joke
want another
fest.
tea?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
But yeah, I mean, you watch 2-3 years from now, we're gonna get a Thundercats roar to the theaters movie, and then like maybe they'll use that as the same thing. Maybe they'll use that and be like, oh, the original Thundercats is coming
Well,
back.
and that's the thing. Like, I don't want an original Thundercats. I want a Thundercats live action movie. Like, I want He-Man. I want a live action He-Man.
Yeah.
Dolph
I'm not gonna lie. I did like that live action Dolph Lundgren He-Man for its time, but they could have done a little different.
Oh my god, Alejandro just said what I just said.
What?
He was like, watch them make Thundercats roar to the movies, and during the after credits scene, the OG Thundercats are like, we found a way to come back, LOL. LOL. Bruh, I typed that out as you said it.
We
Yep.
see you, Alejandro.
Imagine though. I mean,
I'll tell you
we're
what.
we're both
Alright.
thinking it.
All right, so you know how we have our guys here that are on that watch us all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to have like a few of them over to watch us live.
There's like a little audience in the
Yeah,
corner.
why not? Like, we'll set up chairs. I'm serious. I'm being dead serious. It's, you know,
We try to fit them in.
this
the
is
room.
my house. Like, I don't mind. Like, I could fit some over here, some over there. I mean, maybe like what, 4 or 5 people.
Maybe we would do it like maybe at a location, like out of like maybe like in a park or something. We
Well,
could
what
stream
about
from
what about you? You said something about Acme.
or comic shop? Yeah.
Possibly Acme wants to.
Oh yeah,
have
use that room, use the party room or something.
I don't know. Zach hasn't told John about this, but go ahead.
Yeah, oh, I was talking to the guy Josh over at Acme Comics, and he said, I told him about our channel and everything, and he said, well, if you guys ever want to film anything in this shop, like I'm down for it. Just let me know. And so, I mean, we have to go ahead to like film whatever we want in there. I mean, within reason, obviously, but
Let's talk to him. Like, I'm down. I mean, I think we at this point we have what, 72 subscribers, 133 hours of watch time.
yeah,
Who knows if we go to Acme? Why not? Like,
that'd be awesome. Like our first like meetup with you guys. That'd be
yeah,
awesome.
you all can come watch us and buy comics from them or something, whatever. Even if we can talk to Al, maybe we can do that at Epic one time.
Yeah.
I mean,
just do like a meetup every once in a while. That'd be cool. Keep in touch base with fans.
I know
Feature
Al
them,
would be down if
you know.
we talk, like me and you talk to him.
I would want to be a part of it for sure. Probably.
He would come on. I would
Yeah,
talk-
if he's not busy, like he.
Well, I would talk to him, like,
yeah.
and I want that. I want to do more interviews. Like, I want to have, if Sketchbook is out there and he sees this show, or Art with JP, I want to have them on.
For sure.
You know, obviously we want to build like more of a fan base, but at this point, like, why not just invite them and try to get them on? Like, I might type Sketchbooks in Art by JP and see if they want to do an interview with us. Like, they sit in with us or something, and we talk about their art and
Well,
get their
let's-
fan base.
Let's go ahead and start planning a meetup. You know, we're
Okay.
just kind of like with our subscribers that we have right now. We'll just have like
That'd
a
be
small
awesome.
little meetup where we can have like a whole live stream where we just kind of like as a group of us just kind of like talk about the stuff that we're passionate about.
Let's talk to is it John from Acme?
The party room at Acme is really cool.
Let's
yeah.
talk to John from Acme and let's plan that.
Josh.
Josh, yeah.
Or Josh. I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh from Acme, and we'll plan that, and we'll bring, I'll see my camera. We'll just do it all that, whatever.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
Why
and it'd
not?
be free publicity for Acme too. So.
Yeah, and then we'll talk to Al and see if maybe we can get something going for him on a Friday night. I don't know. That'd probably be pretty hard, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
We're not
Would he
gonna-
close down the shop and let us come in there and?
I don't know. You'd have to.
You'd have to ask him.
Yeah, you just have to talk to him.
I'll ask him.
Um,
I'll ask him.
The man runs a very tight ship. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
Yeah,
that'd be
you
cool.
definitely
Like,
have to
why
ask.
not? Like, we could set up a table by where that Batman wall is
Yeah.
and do something right there. I mean,
He'd probably let you do it. I don't know about after hours, but he'd probably let you do it during store hours, though.
that'd be
Yeah.
cool because people come in and we're doing a show.
Yeah,
Why
you
not?
could just
And then-
ask random customers who come in questions and stuff like, how do you feel about this, that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were planning like when you were gonna do that con
Yeah.
with Epic. I was hoping to do that, with me and Zach, and then you hopefully jumping in on there. But
That's fair.
so what?
Tight ship.
Jose Arfello.
Jose.
Is that Jose?
Hey, what up, Jose? Is that you, buddy?
I don't
from
know.
Epic?
I don't know Jose's from Epic a last name, to be honest with you.
No way.
Yeah, he
Oh,
says you
what
know
up?
who it is.
What up, son?
I was like, I don't think I ever got his last name. I've known this dude for some time.
Hey, so Jose, do you think John would, or John, would John do that? Would Al do that? Like, let us come to the shop and do a show? Because
Yeah,
you would know him better than us. So, I'm down. Like, I think that would be really cool. Like, to have fans come and watch us do a show,
For sure, like
Maybe-
a live, yeah.
and then maybe we'd get more fans at that point. You know what I mean? So,
Man, it'd be like a whole interactive thing. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
we could do Acme, we could do Epic. So.
Mm-hmm. Personal, like,
Or retort what he said.
he's no. There's. He said if he can remember your quest for over a day. That's it. I know what you mean. He's ridiculous.
I told him to give you hell. So give him hell, Jose. No, Epic Jose. If you guys go to Epic Comic, Jose is a great guy. He'll help you out with whatever you need.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Also, Alan's always there.
Yeah.
Even though Alan's not officially, he doesn't officially work there, does he?
Who?
Alan.
Alan.
Is it Alan? Questlove. Jose knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean Aaron?
Aaron.
Gotcha. You mean Aaron? Yeah.
All right, so it's Aaron. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, I'm sorry.
So there's Juan, Jose, Alan, Aaron. Pretty much. We'll throw Aaron in there.
Aaron works there.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, my wife calls him Questlove. So.
Isn't that?
That's my wife.
Yeah, that's what I figured out.
What'd she say?
Just trying us to make out.
Oh, maybe later when we get out the camera.
That's what I got you for, babe.
I already made out with Zach, so that's alright. His beard was itchy.
Oh my god. Pre-show rituals, you know. Let's hope we have a good show.
I like his beard. That's
Yeah,
why
some people pray together, others just make out.
Well, John here was telling us earlier, Dumbledore is his favorite person.
Wait, no.
He's like, Dumbledore.
Oh my god. All I said was, I watched the trailer for Fantastic Beasts, and Jude Law is a great actor, and him playing a young
Did he not?
Dumbledore,
Hey.
and the suave, like the swagger coming off of Jude Law as a young Dumbledore is
all I know is John was
ridiculous,
humping the floor, bro. I don't know what.
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. John wasn't humping the floor.
Jude Law, dude. I mean, a young Dumbledore, man.
Oh, that's right. He played Marvel.
Oh yeah, Jude Law's playing Marvel. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, Marvel is cool, but yo, Dumbledore, like, yo, that's 7 books of a well-established.
So, all right, so we were talking about. So let's go to Harry Potter. We're talking about Dumbledore. Is Dumbledore and
Dumbledore?
Dumbledore. Yeah, that's what he always says.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
It's his mini-me.
Whatever his fucking name is. All right. Is he? You think he's in love with Johnny Depp's character? You think that's a possibility? Because they say he's gay.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't know if they. Who knows? I can't speak on that.
Because he says in the free, I can't go against him. So maybe
he's got that D I can't resist.
Yes.
He's got that wand that chooses me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
It's the magic wand.
Oh my god.
Dumbledore. Yeah, no, but seriously, like apparently, like
that's
J.K. Rowling has come out and said that Dumbledore is like gay. So I don't know if they're actually going to use that in the storyline.
Yeah,
but he's looking into the mirror of Erised. It looks like in that trailer, and he sees.
I wish I was into that. Like,
why are you not?
I don't know. I never read the books. I just watched the
Have
movies.
you ever gone to Universal? And done, like, the whole
I
Harry
do
Potter
all
thing?
that stuff. Yeah.
And after being there, you didn't like just feel the need to go home and watch all the movies?
No, I've seen all the movies.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen all the movies.
So you just don't.
I don't know. I don't know if I can necessarily connect to it. I don't know.
Oh God.
What?
We have a dilemma.
Well, there's more Heath Bar cookies right there. Tell him Adu is the greatest thing.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, they did bowling. Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna
Go get your strawberry shortcake.
I'm gonna stumble down the stairs now.
Bowling's a fan, son. That's I respect that.
So John,
Yeah.
where are you going?
He's ninjaing.
I gotta bring these downstairs.
They asked for it.
They're asked for that?
No.
Is Molly here?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Seems like.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! Don't take it away from me. All right, so let's talk about now that Zach's gone. We can talk about comics.
That's
Me and
what
you are
we've
the
been
comic
waiting for all night.
all night. Now we're gonna talk about comics. I'm having a great time. How about you, John?
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
All right.
As always.
I don't want to take away if you have to get some food. I got
Oh,
pretzels
no.
over there, buddy.
I have
Those
like,
homemade pretzels.
I have been like holding the need to go to the bathroom like forever.
All right.
but,
Well,
like,
if you need
it's
to go
fine.
pee,
Well, we're having comic talk, man. I
Well-
can wait.
if you have to go pee, I can talk to these people on the cell. Anyways,
All right.
on comic talk.
Yeah.
Have you read any of the new issues of like Multiple Man?
I have not started Multiple Man yet.
Did you see my weekly spill?
Yeah,
on them?
yeah, you like freaked out about it.
Oh my
You liked
god,
it.
dude,
Yeah.
Multiple Man, like what an amazing character this guy is.
Yeah.
Which I never knew that he actually can snap his finger and make himself. He can and he's had it since he was a baby.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I never knew that. So Multiple Man version, like he's pretty much invincible. Like if you think about it,
Yeah.
because people can punch
Due
him.
to his
hit him.
set, his power set, yeah, I'd say that's something.
Even though, like, I guess apparently he, like, the original Multiple Man had died at some point. There was something that happened where he died and most of his duplicates died. But in this storyline, one duplicate is still alive,
Mm-hmm.
which he's trying to stay alive. And which I said I explained in it.
Yeah.
Which is a great story.
Yeah, I definitely want to
It's
read
a
it.
great story.
I heard that I think it was Multiple Man, but James Franco is supposed to be doing
Yeah,
it.
which I could see him as Multiple
Yeah.
Man. Like now
James
I'm looking at
Franco's
this
supposed to be
comic,
doing,
like it's
a
super
movie
cool.
or something, or
Yeah,
a TV
multiple-
show or something.
Is it a TV show?
I don't remember. I just
Okay.
remember James Franco picked for Multiple Man. That's all I remember.
I can see that. I can
Or
see
maybe
that.
it was something else. I don't know.
Even all the shit he's going through with like the rape allegations and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it's, whatever.
It
Whatever.
seems like everybody's going through those
Right.
things nowadays. So I don't
As
know.
long as you're not Bill Cosby, you're alright. But
yeah,
anyway.
but like even that, like I don't know, like was that was that set and like did he
I don't know.
or are they still allegations?
I don't know.
That there's just been a lot going on, like
Yeah.
almost everybody in
But
Hollywood.
I could see like now, like looking at this Multiple Man character, I could see him playing Multiple Man. Like
Okay.
it's
Well, James Franco has a wide spectrum of he's really underrated. Like if you watch his films, he has a very wide spectrum
Yeah.
of acting.
dude, multiple like this storyline. Like when you see those guys bust in the Xavier Manor,
Mhm.
and you're like, holy shit! Like when you see like you just see the picture, you see.
Well, I want to read it, so don't spoil. Don't
Well, I mean,
don't spoil
well,
too
if you
much.
watch that, you're pretty much spoiled.
Yeah, you did. You pretty much did.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
right back.
All right, guys. Well, I'm here for you. I'm here. That's right. I'm gonna read what you guys are talking about. Oh,
Ooh.
hey, look at John tripping on the wire. All right. Well, I'm here for you.
What's going on?
What?
Well, hey,
What's going on?
What do you mean?
drive-in
Back?
pizza.
Oh, okay.
Don't knock over the camera.
I thought you were
No,
leaving.
I'm
I was about to
sure.
cry.
Oh no. Oh, you.
Let's make this a 5-hour show. Who cares?
Yo, Zach.
Yeah. Right there. Alright. You good?
The cat won't scratch you. You're okay. We were talking about Multiple Man, Zach.
You know who my favorite kind of Howie is?
Hungry?
The hungry kind.
Well, here, put it over by the pretzels.
Hungry Howie.
So, guys, what do you think of us doing a live show at those two areas? Also, give me some comment. I don't know if you guys have read any of the comics I've read or talked about, but I'm serious. If you can read a comic right now, go read Multiple Man. It's super good. Also, Superman, the new Superman issue. Oh my God, that's probably gonna be my book of the week next week. Superman. So get ready for that one. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's super good. Like, dude, when we get off air, I'm gonna tell you about it, Zach. It's crazy. Like what's going on with Superman.
Good.
It's really good.
Okay.
But the Justice League too. Like Justice League with Zack Snyder doing this run is super good. Unbelievable.
Nice.
So any comment? Oh, actually, the comic you were telling me about, Batman Damned.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, guys! Holy shit! Batman Damned. It's
So-
basically a new comic line, DC Black Label.
Yeah. It's
Jose, like basically at Acme. I know Acme. Who let you look at Acme?
Josh was the one that let me
Josh.
look at it.
Okay, Josh let you at Acme. Jose at Epic. Thank you, Jose. Let me look at Epic. This book looks phenomenal, guys. The artwork alone, like you probably wouldn't even have to have like I would buy the book, even if there was no story. Like the artwork is crazy. Dead Man in this book, like there's no costume for Dead Man. He's all muscle, like it's all muscle. Dude, it's crazy. Like it's a crazy Constantine's in it. Joker's in it. Like somewhat of a Joker, but Batman Damned, DC's Black Label book. If you guys get a chance, go out and grab it when you can. It comes out in September. I'm definitely gonna subscribe to this book if you can. Subscribe to it. I can't wait for this book to come out. I know Zach can't either. Sorry, Zach. John is back.
Dude,
You want some pizza, bro?
grubbing on pizza. No, I'm good right
Oh,
now.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
John.
good. You don't eat, you don't drink, you don't sleep.
Are you a freaking robot? John is a
Oh.
John is a robot.
Debatable. I mean, people have.
Debatable. We're talking about did you get a chance to see Batman Damned?
No.
Black labeled. DC Black labeled. Have you seen that yet?
Mm-mm.
Holy shit, dude.
Good.
The art, like, Epic. Hosea Epic.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm not supposed to show you this, but I'm going to show you this, Ryan, because I know you're going to like it. So he brings over the book, shows it to me.
Mhm.
I'm flipping through it. Dude, I could buy that book with just the artwork. There was no, like, this is basically just a book with artwork.
Mhm.
No story, no bubbles.
Jose has picking favorites.
Holy, dude,
See
dude,
how
I'm
it
sure
is?
he'll show you, bro.
No,
You know
I
what?
see how it is.
You know what? He said you haven't showed up to the store for a while, so he said, you know
Well, yeah,
what?
that is true. Yeah. My bad.
He said, Ryan, you can look for John. I was like, okay, no problem.
But
But let's talk about it. Zach, Batman Damned.
No, they pretty much covered all of it.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Why don't you stuff your face with pizza?
I will.
You son of a bitch.
anything else we need to cover?
How about the Looney Tunes crossovers that are coming out in comics?
Oh, yes.
The comic book crossovers?
Yes,
Mhm.
dude. Did you
Yeah.
see the Lex Luthor and Porky Pig? Like, that's the one I kind of want to get.
They I mean, yeah. Every couple of months, DC normally does
Yeah.
like a Looney
Well,
Tunes crossovers.
I did post on Instagram. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are. I know Alejandro's on there, or Ramos. He's on our Instagram page. So if you guys get a chance, go on our Instagram page. I did post a Jabberjaw and Aquaman for Shark Week. Obviously, that's like Happy Shark Week, everybody. It's basically like a big great white shark looking at Aquaman. It's a pretty cool picture. Shark Week. But other than that, like Porky Pig and Lex Luthor, that's all I'm excited about. And I think there's a Batman and Daffy Duck issue coming out.
Oh God, that's gonna be interesting.
Right?
Yeah,
Universe defining.
because the way Duffy. Now, what they should do with these crossovers, is instead of doing, I mean, no, it's not instead of. It's still Looney Tunes. But why don't they do Justice League and Lunatics Unleashed?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I don't know if everybody remembers, but at Kids WB had the Lunatics Unleashed was basically your main
Yeah.
Looney Tune characters, but with as a superhero team, and they had like powers and stuff, and you had like Bugs Bunny, who was Ace Bunny, and he had Heat Vision. You had Lola, who I don't remember what her name was, but she had telepathy and telekinetic stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you had Roadrunner.
As like Flash, like that.
Yeah, Roadrunner she had super speed.
That's cool.
And then you had Wally Coyote was like, he was like a scientist, kind of like a
Okay.
nerd, geeky, smart guy. And then you had Tasmanian Devil, who was just like, he would spin really fast and create like cyclones and stuff like that. It was crazy. Great show.
I'll tell you, like, from the comics I saw, like, Lex Luthor and Porky Pig is the creepiest comic cover I've seen in a long time.
I can see that.
It's Lex Luthor with a razor he wants to shave Porky Pig. Like, Porky Pig's in, like, this, like, barber chair type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's creepy as hell. Like, Porky Pig looks creepy as hell.
Anytime someone says a barber chair and creepy, my mind goes straight to that Courage Cowardly Dog episode with Muriel's,
oh my
Muriel's like cousin or
No,
you've been very naughty. Yeah, dude.
That's a good reference.
Yeah, no, I don't know. My mind always goes to that. I don't know why.
Courage the Dog. Oh my god.
Courage Cowardly Dog was a great show.
That was a
It
creepy.
was legitimately terrifying.
That was a creepy
See,
show.
people say that, and I'm just like, I didn't see it. Like, I get it. If I can understand
well,
how
that's the same
someone
people-
watching it would think it. I can see why they would
Yeah.
think it's creepy. I didn't think it was.
But
creepy.
was that the same people that did Ed and Eddie, or
I don't remember.
Totally different.
with totally different artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the art was completely different for sure.
But I mean, like, you had that episode where, like, they had the slab, the ancient.
Yeah.
the slab.
How old were you guys when that came out?
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I was probably like 7, 8.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm freaking ancient.
'Cause I want to say Courage the Cowardly Dog came out in like late 90s.
You guys are making me feel like a mummy. Jesus Christ. As you can see, my beard's getting grayer and grayer each time they talk.
And then
things you do for love.
yeah, and then there was Return of the Slab, which was a very popular episode,
Yeah.
and then you had the one with
Guys, I'm gonna interrupt you right now.
yeah, that makes sense.
Go ahead.
This is one of my favorite shows right now that we're doing, because we're just talking about random shit. Like,
Yeah,
I love it.
we can do that.
I feel like we're at the comic store with you, John. Like when we were at, which I missed. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Hudson.
Yeah, I mean, no, I miss
The only reason I
miss
miss-
the community for sure.
Yeah,
we had a really
Hudson
we had a
was
great
so awesome.
community.
Like going in there. Every Monday I could go in there and I could sit there with you for like 3-4 hours,
Yeah.
and then we could talk about whatever.
Of course.
You know, I could be like, "Oh, look at this pop!" Oh, and then we just go randomly talk about a pop or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, or like a comic or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I miss Hudson, but you know, like this works out. Like
Yeah.
having you on the show is like 10 times better than Hudson. Jesus Christ, dude.
What was the cartoon you were gonna mention?
Cartoon for me?
Yeah, because you said there was a cartoon and you like went.
You son of a bitch. Cartoon wise, I had a lot of cartoons that I watched back in the day. Obviously, I'm a lot older than you two. Name some cartoons.
I don't know.
I'll tell you, I've seen them. I'm a big cartoon guy.
Yeah, same. I mean, you watched what Transformers, G.I.
Oh, yeah.
Joe, Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
Yeah.
Yep. Voltron.
Yeah, Voltron. Like the classics. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh my God. Yeah.
All those like Pink Panther.
All right, I'll tell you one of my like back in the day, like my favorite one, Boomerang. You know Boomerang.
Of course.
All right, so Boomerang back in the day used to have Hanna-Barbera, all the Hanna-Barbera
Yeah.
cartoons.
It still does.
No, they don't have
Really?
what they used to have. They used to have Herculoids, which Herculoids was the shit.
Leanne said, "Hey Arnold," the Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah, Hey Arnold,
Mhm.
that was a good one.
Invader Zim.
Invader Zim.
Which
Invader Zim, they're coming out with a new movie.
Oh yeah.
I was every channel kid, man. If it had cartoons or something on it, I was on there.
I'm a big cartoon. I'm a
Disney,
big,
Nick, Cartoon Network.
Like I'm more like if DC stopped making movies altogether and they just did animated movies, I'd be cool with that. Cause
Yeah, that'd be fun.
not a lot like this Superman that just came out, Death of
Yeah,
Superman.
Death of Superman
Looks
was amazing.
freaking amazing.
It was
John's
so
seen it. I
good.
can't wait to see it.
So good.
Ninja Batman was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen? You saw Ninja Batman?
Yeah, I saw Ninja Batman.
It's like a piece of artwork. Like it was almost art drawn onto.
What was that?
Show my fingers.
Alright,
what
I
was
forgot.
that?
If you guys didn't know, Zach, hand model. That's the dream job. Look.
But why male models?
What? Wait, let me give you the blue steel.
Jose, he's gotta pop off. Take care, boys. Stop by sometime.
Jose,
See you later, Jose.
I already popped off to you earlier off of, on Friday.
Wait,
Earlier.
what?
I got comics from. I don't know.
Oh,
After you said wait what, I was like, oh yeah, I get it.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, Jose's a sexy man.
Cat Dog, Rocket Power.
Oh, of
Any other
course.
Suggestions in the feed.
Yeah,
Who?
no, we could talk. I could talk days for any of that
For
stuff.
what?
Cat Dog, Rocket Power.
Thundercats. Remember Thundercats, bro?
Of course.
Whoa! It's like we just talked about that.
No. Thundercats was the shit. The guys that the cats that flew the airplanes.
Oh no, you're talking SWAT cats.
Was that SWAT
You're
cats?
talking SWAT cats.
Okay, I thought
yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
Thundercats.
It was the by day they were car mechanics.
Yeah, and then they flew the
and then they
airplanes.
flew, yeah, then that.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that was my
Yeah, you're
dude,
talking
that
SWAT
shit.
cats.
Thundercats.
I thought it was Thundercats for some reason. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good.
SWAT
I thought
cats.
you were being sarcastic. I was like, we just talked about
Whatever.
that.
Hey, tell him to do. It's telling me
Telling you to do shit?
do shit.
Telling
Yeah,
you to
SWAT
do-
cats was awesome.
Yeah, I love that
love
show.
SWAT cats.
Leanne said she had a Thundercats coloring book as a kid.
Dope.
Oh,
Schmalopes.
Steven Universe theories, and go.
Oh.
Well, you're a big Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
Let's see what John says about Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
Don't make Miley hate
I watch.
you.
I'm waiting.
Steven Universe I watch because of the music. That's the only reason why I watch that show.
I'll tell you what. Show,
I don't
There's
want to say
more-
care less, but like I could.
Yeah.
It's the music. I'm really into that for the music.
Is Mordecai on? Is Mordecai on tonight?
No.
He's not on.
He's always got a reason why he's not.
Well, he's Mordecai.
Yeah.
Anyways, regular
Always.
show was my shit.
Yeah,
dude.
regular
Like,
show was awesome.
I love that show.
Regular show was great.
Which
The
they
music in that too.
which they continue on regular show. Like they stop, they ended it.
Yeah.
Now it's a comic, which is like I think 25 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Muscle Man's bald, but he has like a skullet like beard thing going on.
Yeah.
I love that show. Like I could relate to that show so much. And I can't, like, matter of fact, I don't know, Zach, before you joined the show,
Mm-hmm.
Mordecai, is it Mordecai that wanted us to come over to Sharknado party?
Yep.
Mordecai wants to have us come over to Sharknado party.
Sharknado?
Sharknado, yeah.
As in the.
There's a new movie coming out, new Sharknado, so he's having a marathon for the rest of the
Is it
Sharknado movies.
Is it a
leading
Sunday?
up to
What day is it?
It's a Sunday, yeah.
What
Unfortunately,
what time do you get off?
I cannot attend that.
Okay, well-
I'm sorry.
Alright,
That is.
so me and
that'd be.
Zach, me and you will go.
Ooh, Sharknado
Yeah.
movies.
Did you talk to him about doing a live show?
No.
We got to do a live show on Sharknado.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's a party. It's like his party.
Well, that's one, and two. You really trying to introduce people to Sharknado?
I think Sharknado is fucking dope, dude.
It has nothing to do with comic books, though.
But it's Sharknado, dude.
But
Like,
there's nothing. There's no comic books about it.
that's true.
It's
Alright.
the comic book channel.
That's true. All right, so but what if we go live for a few
This
minutes?
is just us
Alright.
going to a party, man. We're just going to a party.
All right, well,
Sharknado
maybe we'll do a
party.
couple photos, couple shake hands of babies.
I have never. I don't think I have. I find that very fascinating. I don't think I've ever heard of like people liking the Sharknado films.
I don't necessarily like them, but I do like horrible movies like that.
Ah, gotcha. So you like watching like
Yeah.
D-rated films,
Like
and stuff
B-rated
that. Yeah,
movies and
that's
making
fair.
fun of them.
That's fair.
Me and my wife Lisa, we like to sit there and watch B-rated movies.
Yeah,
Like
same.
lava spiders, and whatever. And we make fun of it.
Zombie ass Toilet of the Dead.
Zombie ass Toilet of the Dead.
Yeah. It's a Japanese movie about.
Is that a real
zombies
movie?
Yeah, it's a Japanese movie about zombies that come out of the toilet when you're taking a shit, and they get you.
That sounds amazing.
The final battle is a
Oh
Super
my-
Saiyan battle with tentacles in the sky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta
Holy
love the
shit.
Japanese, man.
Yeah,
All right, so
Zombie ass.
we're gonna leave zombie ass, and we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about some anime because I know a lot of these guys that are following us right now are anime fans.
Of course, anime's the
We
wave.
talked about My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's fire.
Dragon Ball Super,
Okay.
which I heard from episode 1 to until they get to the tournament.
Yeah, it's the movie.
It's the movie, right?
Mhm.
What else? Like, what are some other animes?
Watch or
Yeah,
talk about?
to
or-
talk about.
I don't know. It depends. Like, what do you guys?
If people like My
right
Hero
now, like-
Academia,
Right now, Academia is like my shit. Like, that's it. But go ahead, Zach.
Amazing
Sorry.
anime.
I'm sorry.
every time.
I'm sorry, bro. Tell him I do is like. Tell him I do.
Tell him to interrupt Zach. If you like My Hero Academia,
Yes.
Kill La Kill.
Kill, I kill. What?
It's It's another show about a superhero like academy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically.
Kill like.
but it's like
Kill like kill.
Kill La Kill.
Kill like kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only like what, like 2 seasons, 1 season, 2 seasons.
Yeah, give or take.
But yeah, it's really it's like My Hero Academia, but like
Very raunchy.
yeah, very much so.
Okay.
But like depending on your class of heroism and like your accomplishments in the school depends on what rank you are, and you get like different suits depending on your rank, which is really cool. And then like the main girl of the show, she uses this giant blade, which is actually 1/2 of a scissor, a giant scissor.
Oh, that's
It's really-
cool.
really
I
cool.
think you were telling me about
That's
that.
dope. Kill la Kill is a great.
That and what was the other one? Fooly Cooley.
Oh,
Which
Fooly Cooley.
you made me want to watch Fooly Cooley.
Fooly
Like,
Cooley
like the more you
is,
talk about, like I saw
it's
it
just
on
a good-
I saw it on
There's
Crunchyroll, and I was like, I might have to watch Fooly Cooley now.
There
My favorite.
is, when someone asks me about anime, there's a few choice animes that I have to, like though, like somebody will give, like I'm always writing a list of anime or
Yeah.
cartoons for people to watch,
Mhm.
and if somebody's like, yeah, I'm just getting the anime, what should I watch? There is a solid
Fooly
list.
Cooley is right there.
Fooly Cooley's on that
So
list.
Fooly Cooley, all right. So
Yes.
So
Yo,
explain
Fooly
Fooly
Cooley's
Cooley
on
to
that
me.
list.
It's basically like a kid.
You're
He's a kid that's a detective.
It's
That's just-
you started something, man. Like,
One thing about Full
Tell me,
is
because
You
I'm
can't-
not excited about it.
You're not a legit anime fan. Dare I say it? If you haven't watched Fooly Cooley, I think that's such a basic, fundamental anime
Way to make
show
me
to
feel
watch.
like a piece of shit.
Nah, man, but I know you're gonna watch it though. I know you're gonna watch it, so you're good. Fooly Cooley is just one of those that. Oh, and they're bringing it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
I watched
Fooly
the
Cooley,
first
all right,
episode.
so Fooly Cooley is the kid with the glasses, right? Is that, or am I thinking of something else?
Something else.
All right, Fooly
Fooly
Cooley.
Cooley is basically a show about it's a coming of age show.
Okay.
Originally, it was made to test out bullet time in animation,
Mhm.
so much like The Matrix, where like.
Yeah. Like
Um,
the slow mo.
But they created like this whole convoluted storyline to go with it. So basically, what
Okay.
we got was a show about this kid who's learning to be an adult by trying to work through his relationship with his brother's girlfriend while his brother's over in America.
Okay.
His girlfriend is like going to him because he's like the second best, basically. And so there's this alien named Haruko. What's her name?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And she's looking for this all-powerful space entity, and she thinks that he's going to manifest himself on Earth, and so she's looking for signs that he's going to show up.
Yeah.
And so when she finds this kid, the main kid Naruto, she's like she thinks that he's going to come through him, like he's got the power of this like being.
Okay.
And she hits him over the head with her bass guitar that she revs up like a
Oh,
chainsaw.
that's the one.
It's
Like
fucking awesome.
that's the one you're telling me with
And
the whole horn, right?
He gets a bump
Yeah,
on
he
his
gets
head
this
that grows.
huge, yeah.
Okay.
And then eventually, it turns into like it bursts and there's like a fucking robot
Pops out of
What?
Yeah,
That's very-
and
Okay.
and every episode has like this crazy
What
like
was-
boss fight basically.
What was the one? All right, what was the animated show with the kid that plays soccer?
Case closed.
Case closed. Okay.
Oh, Detective Conan?
Detective Conan.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
son.
another one, right? 'Cause I saw
Yo,
that on Crunchyroll.
yo,
Dude,
it's
I'm-
gonna.
I'm like discovering all this shit
I'm
on Crunchyroll.
All I'm
son.
gonna, all I'm gonna say is I watched Detective Conan.
Dude, all right. So when you watch anime,
We are hundreds
When you watch-
of episodes deep.
when you guys watch anime, do you watch it in the Japanese and then with the subtitles?
Well, some animes it depends because it might be only available in one or the
Okay,
other.
but what do you prefer?
I don't know.
What do you prefer?
It
Zach?
depends on.
Depends on the anime.
Oh,
Yeah?
there you
I-
go.
all
For
right.
me, it depends on the voice actors.
I'll tell you right now, like, I rather like if I'm watching Japanese anime,
Yeah.
I rather watch it in Japanese
Okay.
and have subtitles.
Alright.
Only because the way, like, the reaction
Yeah,
you
they
get,
have more emotion.
the reaction you get from that character, like, because I was watching My Hero Academia and like I had the subtitle, or like I had the one where it's Japanese subtitle, or it's English subtitle,
Mhm.
and then you had the one where it's
English.
right? So I watched the English one. I was like, all right, cool. And then I went back, like, it went to where you couldn't watch it because it was you have to watch it in premium.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, all right, well, I'm not paying for premium. So I went back to Crunchyroll and I started watching with it
In Japanese.
Japanese and then
Yeah.
the subtitle, which to me, like, that hits me better. Like, even with Naruto, when I used to watch Naruto on Hulu, I used to watch it in Japanese.
Okay.
Japanese with the subtitle.
When I watch My Hero, it's in Japanese. When I watch Attack on Titan, it's American.
Really?
When I watch Fully Cooley, I prefer the American, but the Japanese is just as good.
I watch My Hero in both.
Well, I mean,
both the English and the Japanese voice actors are spot on.
I haven't watched it in English yet.
I
it's
like
good.
My Hero Academia in Japanese almost better because when All Might goes, "Oh my goodness," like it sounds so,
Goodness!
it sounds so good.
It's because they put that over exaggeration.
And that character
They get
is
it all.
so.
Yeah.
He's so. I don't
He's
even know.
big. He's larger than life. That's his personality. That's what he's supposed to
But
be.
but that's the thing. Like he's so energetic. He's
Yeah.
so, like, you know what I mean. Like
larger than
he
life
knows
character.
he's at the point, like, at least in my mind, I think he's dying. That's how I feel, like he's dying,
Mhm.
and he's trying to pass on his power to this kid. But even though he knows he's dying, he's like, it doesn't matter. He's like, boom, All Might,
It's
like,
philosophy, man.
yeah, like-
do
Enjoying it while you can.
everything with a
exactly,
smile.
like
Yeah.
he knows he's dying, but he, like, no matter what, he's always All Might.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like,
He's the pillar.
it's such a good, it's such a feel good,
Yeah.
feel good
It's a
show.
It's a shonen, basically.
I fell in love with it. Like, after we started watching it, the more I watched it, I'm like, this is such a good feel good show.
It
Like,
is.
Yeah, you might like shonens. I think you might like shonens. Like there's Shonen Jump the company, and then
Yeah.
there's Shonen the genre.
yeah.
You probably like shonens because
I
you like
like
Naruto.
I like, well, I know people, like, for Naruto, for certain reasons, like, they don't like certain things of Naruto. Naruto, like, I don't like him when he's I'm trying to figure a good word how to say it. I like when he becomes super powerful,
Mhm.
but I don't like when he talks too much.
So you like action?
Yeah,
Okay.
when he
Naruto has a lot.
when they
of
have those
in it.
fillers, when they have those filler
a lot
scenes,
of fillers in it.
that bother me. But, like, other than that, like, I love the show. Like, I love Naruto. I watched it from season 1 to whatever. I can't remember whatever season I watched it.
I've told you guys how I feel about Naruto. I rewatch it though all the time, but
I loved when he finally gets that ability to, when he learns from what's that,
the Nine Tails.
not the Nine Tails, what's that, the guy taught him the frog power,
Pervy Sage.
Pervy Sage.
Yeah.
Thank you. When he learns all that shit from the Pervy Sage,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite, like, seasons.
Yeah, when he's learning like the Rasengan
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
That was like, Zach, if you can go like from there and then go beyond that, like it's super cool. Like super cool. Like
See, that's the thing though, is that with me, I tend to gravitate toward the shorter animes. So like with Fully Cooley, we only had the one season.
30 episodes.
well, like
25,
we're
30
talking
Or even
about
less
like
than that,
One Piece. One Piece, like what did we say? Like it was like 900 and something.
God,
Almost.
so many episodes.
It's so many
I'm
episodes.
watching it currently. at the moment.
But you can go back, like you can just watch.
But see, I like the sort, like Fully Cooley. It was short. Kill La Kill, super short. It's already ended.
So Kill La Kill, is it like a detective story? Is it like
Superhero. It's
That's
it's a
the
superhero.
superhero
Okay.
one you said. Yeah.
Yeah, Case Closed is the detective one. Case
Yeah,
Closed,
it is.
Detective Conan.
Oh yeah.
Um,
it is.
That's the soccer. That's the
He's a soccer
soccer.
player
He's
and
like
a
a
kid's
soccer
body.
player, but he's like a detective at some
Yeah.
point. Okay.
Yeah, and he's a little kid, so people automatically underestimate him.
Yeah.
And then he just like solves the case, and then it's like, wait, shit, I gotta get
And
away, and they run away, and like he'll kick a pot in
And
their fucking
like
head.
he
as they're
uses
running
his
away.
soccer abilities.
Yeah,
to,
and
like,
knocks them out, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It's
I can
a
probably watch
really it's such,
Did you guys ever watch Bleach?
yes,
Or
of course.
you didn't watch?
I
Bleach.
put more time in like Inuyasha.
Oh,
What?
than
Nothing
Bleach.
wrong with that. Inuyasha is super cool.
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
It's super cool. I watched all the Inuyasha movies. I watched Inuyasha itself.
Alejandro says I only watch Naruto for Madara.
Okay.
Dora?
Madara?
What was it?
Midori, yes.
Madara, I think.
Madara, yeah, it was Madara, but it's.
I don't know. I don't
That's
watch
fine.
Naruto.
Yeah.
I don't watch Naruto.
Madara.
Madara.
Yeah.
Sure.
Madara Uchiha. Yeah.
Madara Uchiha, which is Sasuke. Which is Sasuke's brother. Wasn't it?
No. Madara Uchiha was part of the Uchiha clan, but he was a different guy.
Okay. Anyways,
Itachi's Sasuke's brother.
Itachi,
Yeah,
dude, like
Itachi.
that guy is fucking legit. Son. Like no joke.
When I had told you guys the problem I have with Naruto is that because they're not legit.
I'm gonna put that right there so you can see it too.
Would you take your phone out?
Madara.
Madara.
He's
Madara.
OP.
Are we talking about the same person?
Madara. It sounds like
Because Madara is spelled. Because I don't know. I'm confused.
Is Madara
Describe the person.
is that a bad guy or is that a good guy?
Because they broke it down. It's
Oh.
Madara.
Is that the guy that with the? Is that the guy with the? Remember the mask
Yeah, he was the.
with the?
Yeah.
With the.
Not Obito though. Not
Not
Kakashi's
Obito,
friend.
but-
Yeah,
no,
the other one.
the one with this.
The warping teleportation.
That was Madara.
Yeah,
that was Madara. Yeah, he was the original. He was the. All right, so
The OG Uchiha.
he was the one that he can like control the Nine Tails.
Yes.
That's Madara.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Zach has no idea because he doesn't watch Naruto. But anyways,
No idea what
yeah, that
it's
guy's dope. That guy is dope.
Yeah, we're talking about the same person.
Right? Is that
Alejandro
the,
says
Madara.
I say it Madara. Yeah, because that's how they pronounce it in the show.
but
Madara.
his character, like, he played two different characters. He was Madara, and he was like
The masked dude for
Toby.
Toby. Mm-hmm.
Toby.
Yeah.
So his Toby.
Oh my God, is Toby was dumb.
Toby was like his
Toby.
secret character.
Toby.
So like so they had like, all right. So they had like a League of Assassins. They know a League of Assassins.
The
right?
Katsuki.
The Koskis, right?
Yeah.
So Toby was the most powerful guy, but you didn't
Yeah.
know he was the most powerful.
No, you did not. Because everybody thought Pain was the
Pain was
most
the most
powerful
powerful.
dude until you find out who Toby is, and that Toby
He was Lord Madara.
was controlling
Yeah.
everything.
Yes. It was fucking dope. Like
such a good.
it's a
yo,
good storyline. Like
It sucks, but it was still good. Like it was just it was such a good anime.
and Boruto.
Oh yeah. I
Boruto.
don't really watch a lot.
I want to go back and watch Boruto.
Nightwish Kid says you can see Zach dying inside.
Leanne says I'm with Zach. We don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. We'll stop talking about Naruto then.
Alright, so
Well,
we'll stop.
so what's an anime then?
Have you guys ever seen Seven
Deadly Sins?
Deadly Sins.
Fire.
It's great.
It's fucking dope as shit, dude.
Did you guys finish second season?
Just
I
first.
I
you should
did
really watch the
first
second
and
season.
like they did like second, like I guess it's part of first season.
Oh, you're talking about the Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix put up. It was
Is
like
it on Hulu? Dude, give me your Hulu account so I can watch it.
I don't. They don't have it on Hulu. I
Where's it
wish
on?
they had.
Is it on
It's on
Kiss
Kiss
Anime?
Anime. Yeah.
Alright.
So you have on Netflix. You have season 1, and then they
And
call
then
it
the
season
two,
2,
but it's
it's not. It's like
issue-
3 filler
3, yeah.
episodes.
Dude,
the
that
actual
shit was
legit
on.
season 2 is
Dude,
on Kiss Anime, and it's
Zach,
awesome.
Zach, I'm telling you right now, you need to go back and watch season 1. I'm telling you right. I'm being serious. I'm being fucking serious with you.
Oh,
Issue
man,
season
God.
1 of what?
7 Deadly Sins.
I've watched it.
You watched all of
You
it?
watch season,
I just told
you.
you.
Need to watch, you need to
I
watch
watched
season
season
2.
Okay, okay. I didn't know if you saw it.
You need to watch season 2.
Yeah.
You both
Dude.
of you.
I watched season 1.
All right, who's your favorite character on there?
On 7 Deadly Sins?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's between what is it, Garth?
Garth is the elf guy, right?
No, Garth
Garth is the
it's the doll. Like you don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah,
The one
yeah,
with the
yeah,
pink hair and the
yeah,
glasses?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Who's
yeah, yeah.
basically not aware of human interaction at all.
I'll tell you
He
what.
has to read books on it because it,
Two of my favorite characters.
I gotta search up the names.
Is the little guy? Is the guy the main? Pretty much the main character.
Yeah, Captain. The Captain.
The captain.
Yeah, Dragon's Wrath of Sin.
Yeah.
Meliodas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's between the other
Oh,
two.
and Bond.
Bond
Yeah.
and the elf guy, the guy that can make
King.
King.
Yeah. The fairy.
Dude, the fairy guy.
Yeah.
Dude, Zach. The fairy guy is fucking dope as shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
He can make spears like
Yeah, out of his.
he
his
could be
sacred
he
treasure.
could be like overweight or he could be like super skinny.
Yeah, he has like those transformations.
Okay, yeah.
abilities.
Dude, that guy is fucking dope as hell.
Meliodas.
And then the Meliodas, that's the guy I like.
Meliodas.
Dude, that show is dope as hell.
So that season you have to watch season
All
2
right.
because in season 1 you pretty much got all the 7 deadly. You got 6 of the sins.
Yeah.
In season 2.
Well, they got
you
Merlin. You got Merlin.
Yeah.
Merlin, which is a chick.
Yeah.
And
Who was
they-
with King Arthur?
Yeah, King Arthur. Dude, it's fucking. That show is
I'm a
ridiculous
huge,
good.
I'm a huge King Arthur.
Yeah.
Like, I love King Arthur. Like I just love the stories.
Yeah.
You have to watch season 2 because season 2 they
It's on
introduce.
It's on Kiss Anime.
Yeah, season 2 they introduced the 7th deadly sin. And
Dude,
like,
fucking
when you
Merlin.
meet
Like
it-
Merlin's
when you meet
like
it,
a
it's awesome.
hot ass chick. Like. Dude, that show is ridiculous. Like I remember watching it all the way through, and I was like, "This
You
is
guys
so
really-
great!" Like
Because you guys think
the Fairy King.
You guys think Meliodas is strong now. Yeah, watch
He's 10
season,
times stronger.
watch season 2.
Meliodas, dude, you and Zach Meliodas would probably be your favorite character.
Yeah.
He's like this little short guy.
Nightwish Kid said the newest member, I forgot his name, but the 7th sin, who you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7th is the best, and yeah. He's
Meliodas
kinda cool.
Meliodas has like a sword, but his sword is broken in half. And dude, like he is freaking. Meliodas is like probably one of my favorite
Yeah,
characters.
he's a dope. Yeah,
And who's the other guy? The
Bond?
wolf. Is it Bond?
Yeah, Bond.
The wolf
yeah.
guy
The guy who
with the
who
nunchucks.
steals,
And,
yeah, Bond.
Yeah, dude,
Real
that
quick,
guy's cool.
Boo Boo Bee Boo Small says butts, and then she said boobies.
Of course.
Thoughts?
I love Guy Zach.
I love.
They're being.
I love Guy Zach too.
Is Molly down there?
Girl
too?
Zach's not that great.
Is Molly down there too?
Yeah.
Girl
Yeah,
sex
they're
not
being
that
stupid.
great.
We love you guys. All right.
If you're mature and you know it, clap your hands.
Eat the straw. John wants to know what the strawberry shortcake tastes like, so you girls eat it.
Yeah, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord was that's on. What did I don't
Did you
remember
ever-
what I watched that on, but
did
that
you-
was it was good.
Zach,
I
did
liked
you?
it.
Zach and John, did you guys ever watch Devil May Cry Baby?
Oh,
on
Devilman
Netflix.
Crybaby.
Devil, yeah, on Netflix. Yeah,
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What did you think?
it was good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Zach?
I haven't seen it yet. I
What?
really want to watch it. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch it.
I know. I gotta watch it.
It's so good. That character of Devil May Cry, or like
Devilman.
Devilman.
You keep saying Devil May Cry and it gets me excited.
I know. Well, they call Devilman Crybaby, but Devilman himself, like they also
Penis
did.
Lover 94 says, what? They're like, there's shortcake.
Yeah, John make strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, it's a dessert
Penis?
I make at my job. And I
Chef
brought you
John
guys
here.
some.
We'll call him Chef.
Penis Lover. 94.
How many followers we got on there? Dude, I feel freaking amazing right now. I feel like I could jump out my window.
Yeah, it's that's that Irish whiskey.
Legendary. Triple distilled. You're welcome.
It was good, right?
It was great.
Zach.
I wish I
It
got
might
a
be
big
the drink of the show.
Today's episode is sponsored by the thought of maybe being sponsored by Tullamore Dew.
You can do Tullamore Dew and brew. Like you take a shot of that and you drop it in a brew.
Yeah, Tullamore Brew.
Tullamore Brew. I got a picture down in my garage.
Tullamore.
Matter of fact, when
I
you
mean,
leave, I'm gonna give you
it's out. It's
well,
gone. We can't do it now.
We're true men.
That was a nice
Before I leave, I got a tap for you.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Nice.
Hmm.
You collect taps or like?
No, yeah.
Your taps?
I don't know. I wouldn't say I collect them, but I do admire them. We sell them at my job, so I do think they're cool.
I'll let you pick one out.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, I got one at home.
I gave him one
Do
already.
you guys get kegs?
No, well,
Oh.
He works for the company that
I used to work for a company and I got tap handles for him.
Oh,
So.
okay. No. Well, I mean, if
I'll
you
let
guys
you
ever
pick
need
one out.
kegs, you know.
Well, maybe when we do. Well,
all the might.
oh my, dude, that guy is so
Oh.
great. Anyways, maybe when we do like all right, guys, seriously, like
Ooh, I like flan too.
I'm gonna throw this out to you guys. We need 100 subscribers right now. I don't know if we're gonna get it at this point.
That'd be cool.
If we get 100, we get a URL. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Yeah,
We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
But if we do a live show, I will. Maybe we can get a keg, or we can do something, and we like. I don't know. Like maybe we could do something for them.
Nightwish Kid, flan. Flan's good. I like flan, but it depends. It's that caramel sauce. Sometimes some people do it right, and
I
some
love how,
people
like,
don't do it right.
I love how this is like a comic book show, but we're talking about flan.
Hey, I'm just answering. You know, I'm just.
Fresh cup of comics.
Oh, Nightwish Kid says 100, and Zach will streak.
Wait. What?
Who's Nightwish Kid? Is that Molly?
Oh,
That's Chris.
Ramos
That's Chris.
says-
Bowling.
Chris.
Yes, I did make the shortcake.
I would shout you guys out on my other page, but I doubt any of my followers would listen. They're annoying sometimes.
I don't care. I'll take it.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
Chris Bowling, we know it's you. We love you. You're awesome.
Chris, send them out. Like seriously, like I know. Hey, T-Mobile for life, my friend.
What? Chris Bowling. That's a guy that
Chris
I work
Bowling is.
Oh, that's you.
with. I used to work with. Yeah, he left.
Is that Chris guy still on from T-Mobile?
Different Chris.
Boo Boo Bee Boop Small says you think KFC is still open. I don't know why I found that funny.
Hey, ladies, why don't you go to Taco Bell? Taco Bell. I'll take a grande combo.
Oh no, I definitely made the shortcake. I made the shortcake, but I don't think you have to leave Zach though.
I feel left out.
I think we found my worth.
I feel left out. Like
Make a good shortcake. It's better than me.
wow. Are they having an orgasmic experience?
No, they're just having one of John's shortcakes. It's the same fucking thing.
Hey, I'll tell you what, guys. This is one of the best shows I've had. High five, John.
Oh,
High five, Zach.
we're in there, man. We're in there, bro.
Nerding out.
Waffle House
Ooh.
is always open. Holy shit.
I do not like Waffle House.
Fuck you. Get out of here. I take my high five back.
I want Taco Bell right now. Taco Bell, Bee-Boo Smalls. I want Taco Bell.
$70 later in Taco Bell.
Yeah, who cares?
Thank you. It's a recipe that
Waffle House
I
is always.
made, and then I brought it to my job because they wanted to start doing desserts, and well, we do them now.
You guys, like, seriously, this is probably one of the favorite.
Zach Burns toast.
Hey,
I make a mean cereal.
no, seriously, guys. Hey, seriously, I'm being dead serious, guys. Zach says, Zach, get serious. Get serious right now. You two, get serious.
I'm here. I'm here.
Are you guys here?
Yeah.
Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Wipe that face off your head, bitch. There you go.
Seriously,
Okay.
I love you guys.
Oh, me too.
We're glad to be here. We love you.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you love me as much as I love you.
It's a
Alright.
pleasure to be here.
It's the Tullamore dude bringing out the truth in you.
No, seriously, this is one of the greatest shows.
See burn water.
I hope
I'll
you
find a
guys
way.
love this show. Like, I don't even know
Is
how
he
long we've been
burning water?
going. How long have we been going? Like, I feel like we've been
Waffle
going
House
for like 3
is
hours.
not like no. I
Don't
have to disagree.
Don't listen to Bee-Boo Small. Hey, let's take it 4. I don't give a crap.
Waffle House is. I have to disagree. If I had to pick,
I never had a
between-
Waffle House. You know, one time me and we were gonna meet.
Don't do it.
We were gonna meet Zach and Molly at Waffle House,
But
right?
why?
At West. Is it
No.
East Colonial? Was it
Well,
East Colonial?
you haven't been to a good Waffle House then or something. Because the Waffle House is fucking amazing.
I've been
For
to
the price too.
in my whole entire life.
I've never been to Waffle House. I've
to
never
two,
been there.
Two different Waffle Houses,
Okay.
and if it's like late at night and you want like food, kind of like a food, I guess.
Yeah, you got craving.
Between Waffle House, depending on the IHOPs, if it's 24/7, between Waffle House,
Well, it's
IHOPs,
not
and
IHOP
Steak
anymore.
and
It's
Steak and Shake.
IHOP.
Oh no, they're changing it back. That
It
was
was just a
apparently
stunt.
it was just a joke. Like it was
What?
just a,
Yeah, it was
damn it.
literally just a stuff.
yeah, it was just it's
Son of a bitches.
between.
You know, International House of Bitches.
I'm pretty sure there's a place called that somewhere
Where
where
you
you
get
get.
IHOP, we're doing it free.
You don't get pancakes here,
Bee-Boo
son.
Small says it's time to go to bed.
What?
Tell Ryan to stop interrupting.
Whatever.
I thought you guys were going to Waffle House.
Yeah, go get me Taco Bell.
How you guys
Shut up.
going? How you guys going to sleep
Go
already?
check out Taco House.
Taco.
Go watch Twilight or Brandon Urie, whatever you want to watch.
Brandon Urie. What's that?
Oh, thank you, John.
It's a bird. It's a type of bird
With a big giant
with a
forehead.
big forehead.
Brandon Urie.
Brendan Urin.
Oh, okay.
Husband life.
Oh, Nightwish Kid says Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice.
Didn't watch that. It's an anime. Did not watch that.
Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice.
Didn't watch it.
I honestly, I've seen like thumbnails for it. That's about as far as I got.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah.
John,
Yuri.
I'm glad you're on our show. Seriously, no, I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, no, and I'm glad.
I fucking love
no.
you guys.
Like, no, seriously, like, fuck, don't even look at that. What you're looking at there. I'm talking to you right now,
Yeah.
straight up. All right, what do you think of the show?
I like the show.
You love it.
Yeah, well, sorry. I love the show.
Okay.
And I
love it.
and I'm glad, I'm glad to be an addition. Like, I'm very much
No, like,
happy I'm here.
I mean, at this point, I don't think you're like an addition so much as you just like you're part of it.
you're part of it. Yeah,
an
like,
equal part, just like, we
honestly, like, when me and Zach started, like when we were talking about it.
Oh, they said you're not getting Taco Bell.
Oh, whatever, I don't care.
Are you sure? Kind of had your heart set out on it.
Well, maybe I can get you to get me Taco Bell, John. Anyways, I'm not worried about Taco Bell right now. I'm talking about the show, John.
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing that you're on the show with us made me super happy. I'm being serious.
All right.
I'm being dead serious. Okay. When I came to you, did I not come to you when you were working at Hudson and I said, John, we want to have you on the show?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you think at that point? Like, were you like, oh, this guy's crazy? Fuck this guy.
Oh, I was just like, that'd be dope. Why not? It's something. It's fun to do. I mean, I get to hang out with
I don't.
you too.
I mean, I don't want to like. That's the thing. Like, me and Zach don't want to take you away from. If you have other shit you gotta do.
No,
But-
it's fine.
We'll talk more about this. Like as soon as the stream ends.
I think he's confessing his undying love.
But
No, but no.
yeah, that's it. He's
No, but seriously, Zach.
John, I love you.
Zach, do you agree? Like.
No, it's fucking awesome having all three
Like,
of us
all
on here.
three
I
of
think
us,
that was
like-
the missing ingredient, but
No, I mean, not that we can't. Support the show.
well, yeah, no, dude, what are you saying? No, we're this is
Yeah,
real. We guys here.
you guys are the show. I'm still like.
No, you're officially part of the show. Every Friday, you better be fucking here.
I will. There's literally nothing that could
Oh my
possibly
God.
stop me from being here.
Hey, I'm just trying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll calm down. I'm hulking out. over here.
Tell him more, dude.
Tell them more, dude.
Tell them to sponsor us. I do deliver it. Tell them to.
God. But yeah, no, it's awesome because like going to back when Hudson Comics was a thing.
Yeah.
Going there and talking to you was really cool because you had a lot of knowledge about comics,
Yeah.
right? And it was really cool because we had this idea for a YouTube channel. We were gonna start a YouTube channel and everything, and it didn't occur to us until later on. We were just like Ryan said something about like we should get John on. It was such a good idea because we had an awesome time just shooting the shit at the comic shop.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Well-
and so like it's the same thing here. We're just like
Well, that was my. To be honest, guys, like my dream was always to open up a comic shop / coffee shop, but that's obviously not going to happen right at this point. So I will do a YouTube show with these
maybe
guys.
in the future.
Yeah,
Maybe in the future. But you know, I'm cool with this. Like knowing that like coffee has something to do with it. I just want somewhere that people can go to and like nerd out and like talk to us and like
That's fair.
like me and you always had a chance to go to talk to John and we can nerd out with
Yeah,
John
yeah.
and we could say, hey John, what do you think of this? And he could be like, oh, I don't know, I don't like that. Or personally, I don't think that's
Hate
a
it.
good.
Always
I
have to
hate it.
start with personally.
Personally, I fucking don't like it.
So, John, like,
I mean, I play both sides. Like, I'll tell
No.
you the best of whatever, and then I'll tell you how, like, you know, kind of how, like, I am, like, where it could be better, and people either agree or disagree. But you know,
Yeah.
No,
No, that's
but-
how you start conversations.
Yeah,
yeah, it does. And having John on this show, I think, makes it a fuller show. Not that.
Thanks, man.
No. But as you saw, like me and Zach were able to carry a show for Comic-Con.
Yeah, for sure. That was
I
awesome.
mean, shit, like 439 people, 436 people, or views.
Views, yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, like how
holy crap! It's yeah.
it's incredible, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like
It's
it's
a lot.
incredible, like that we're getting this amount of
well,
love from
yeah.
people.
so at the
Yeah.
time that we streamed that, we actually had 18 concurrent views at one point.
Yeah.
At one point, so 18 people watching us.
Okay.
But over time, as it's been uploaded, it went from 200 something views to like 400 something views.
The
Yeah.
Comic Con one.
The
Yeah,
Comic-Con
yeah.
one,
Holy crap!
Yeah, which is the most views we've gotten on anything so far, which is really crazy.
Comic-Con.
Well, the most important thing is like when me and Zach were talking about it, I was trying to figure out like, because Zach wasn't, Zach was editing all the shows that we were doing originally.
Yeah.
Like he'd come in over Sunday, we'd do a show, he would edit the show, like try to edit shows, whenever he could.
Just trying to squeeze in edit time
Yeah.
anytime I can.
Our jobs suck as they are. Like, I'm sorry, like,
Our day jobs kind of suck.
if people that work with me watch this, I'm sorry, but it sucks. Anyways, I'm just saying.
It's not you personally.
It's
what
not
we're
you
surrounded by.
But anyways, like for us to do what we want to do, we want to do like I said, Zach, let's do live.
Yeah.
We took we pulled our balls out. We said, you know what, let's. Well, I said,
I didn't pull my. You did yours, man. I was kind of.
I don't know. I bumped my balls with your balls, and like, and I said, let's do a live show, and we did it, and that's how that's how this is all.
Yeah, no, you guys did. You guys are doing an amazing job. Like as someone who
From you saying that, like. Every time I would talk to Zach, I was like, hey, I would talk to John, like, when you were working on Hudson.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, John watched our show 6 times. I'm like, dude, that's freaking amazing.
You guys are. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Okay,
It's good.
I'm gonna switch the speeds here a little bit.
All right.
Yes.
If you guys could make any show, DC, Marvel, doesn't matter.
Like a TV show?
TV show, Netflix, Amazon, anything,
Okay.
HBO, any type of platform, any show.
Okay.
What would be like your dream show, right? Like what would it be like your favorite, like your dream character, your dream show, like a scenario? Like what would be your dream show to like see?
I'm doing it right now.
I don't know.
I'm doing it right now.
Well, no, I'm talking about like DC or Marvel.
Yeah, he means like with the
DC or
superhero.
Marvel, like what would you like to see?
All right,
He'd
well,
probably do a Hulk one.
I would do a Hulk one because we haven't had a Hulk series in a long time since
Since the cartoon.
since sci-fi like started replaying all the Bruce Banner. Like
A classic show, yeah.
he's putting on the satchel pack of like he's a hobo, and he's going to the different cities, and then he gets mad.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to see that. Like, why not? Why not do another Incredible
Like a new
Hulk?
version of it?
If you're not going to do a movie, why not do an Incredible Hulk show?
Yeah, like Universal's
Fair.
Yeah.
Hulk.
Whatever. Immortal Hulk, like this Immortal Hulk line, Does it
Started off
comment?
very well.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, as a TV show or a movie, it would probably be really dope.
At this point, like they probably could do a pretty good, a pretty good version. Like sci-fi, I probably give sci-fi the version of like the Immortal Hulk.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Sci-fi's always been iffy with me as a like. They do good shows and movies and stuff like that, but like I don't know. Sometimes they're a little off. But like if I had to pick a company to do something with, like to run it, it would have to be Netflix. Like
Definitely Netflix. We were talking about that
Netflix.
earlier this week, tonight, or what were we talking about?
Netflix or Freeform actually.
Blade.
Oh, yeah.
We said Blade. If they did a Blade
TV show?
instead of Blade
a new
movie,
TV show?
instead of Blade movie,
Yeah.
a Blade TV show, Netflix.
Well, they did have a Blade TV show. It was horrible, but
If they made a new Blade Runner
They made a
series.
new one. Oh, you're talking about Blade Runner or Blade?
No,
Is it
Blade.
Blade Runner?
No, Blade.
You talking
Blade.
about Blade? Yeah. You
Blade.
said
The
Blade
vampire
Runner.
Blade.
Yeah, you
Blade
said
Runner on the
okay. Because I'm
he
confused
loves Blade.
now.
He loves Blade Runner.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Blade as a Netflix original would be amazing.
Right?
Like, there's no way they could mess that up. Like,
Because it could be R-rated. It could
Yeah.
be, like
It
it could
would
be raunchy,
be- yeah.
gross, like crazy.
Blade would be awesome as a Netflix original.
I definitely could see that.
For sure.
And why not have the guy from Star Wars from the
John Boyega.
Yeah, why not have him be a younger
no,
Blade?
No, nah. I am sorry. You'd have to pick somebody else. I cannot see him as Blade. Like, that just
Like
doesn't...
a younger Blade?
No.
Like a younger Blade, sorry?
Not
Okay.
at all.
I'm right there with you. I like to be the opposite. So.
It's not at all. He does not have... No, not at all. That'd be scary. I wouldn't watch that.
It's almost weird. Like I almost want. I don't want them to do a Blade.
Yeah.
Because I was telling Zach earlier, like Blade 1 and Blade 2,
Yeah, they're
awesome.
good.
Blade
Yeah.
3, shitty.
Really?
Blade Trinity is like the other two for me. Like it was all part of. Like,
That was your. Alright, so you guys are younger than me,
Mhm.
but Blade 1 and 2, I loved.
Yeah, Blade 1 and 2 were good.
Blade 3,
Blade 3 was with Ryan Reynolds, right?
yes, I did not like.
And the chick who every time she was about to fight put the headphones on.
I just did not.
They made a big deal about that.
I just not like. It just wasn't Blade to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they do a Morbius movie, and I know Zach's against it, why not have Blade versus Morbius?
I'm not against it. It'll never happen. Not in the Morbius movie.
They should, and I'll tell you why. Because if you watch the Spider-Man animated show, Morbius in Blade was in that part of the animated part of Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
fighting, trying to find Morbius.
Okay.
Why not have Blade versus Morbius?
I'm not saying that they would never fight. I'm saying Marvel has the rights to Blade. Sony does not. So Sony's making the Morbius movie outside of the Marvel universe. They wouldn't have Blade in it.
I just don't understand why Sony is doing what they're doing.
Because they're money.
Well, I know that, but it's just like
It's at the end of the day, like people are being greedy.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. The companies are being greedy.
Yeah.
Fox is finally like, okay, well, we're not. Fox is like, all right, well, we see what you guys are doing. You guys are doing really good, so we'll give you the characters back. We just want the money because Fox doesn't. Because Fox said pretty much was that they just want to focus more on news and sports and stuff like that. That's one of their main reasons for doing the deal. They want to focus on the non-superhero stuff, which is fine. That's great for us, the fans, who now we could get Fantastic Four, or we can get
oh my god,
Silver
dude!
Surfer. Like we can.
Can
get,
you imagine
like,
a
so many
Fantastic
different
Four,
people.
like a Fantastic Four with an actual Doctor Doom and an actual Galactus?
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
And Silver Surfer.
The thing is Disney. The thing is with Disney / Marvel, the people, everybody's like, oh, they made the deal for the movies, and that's not true. The movies is an added bonus. They didn't do that deal for the movies. They did that deal for the TV shows.
Yeah.
They did that deal. Disney and Marvel. Disney did that deal because they wanted.
What's that? Maybe we got.
Oh,
I didn't understand.
yeah, it's weird that it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Does
why
how
it's
many people are
yeah.
following us?
Yeah, like watching at the moment.
Oh,
Does it?
yeah, 5.
What? We got 5 people watching us this whole entire time? You guys are amazing. Seriously, like, what have we been doing this, like 3 hours? 4 hours?
I do have to kind of head out though. We gotta get up early in the morning.
Definitely.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever you guys want to stop, you let me know.
I think might be a good time to stop.
Alright.
Yeah. We'll just cut it here. We'll pick it up next Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday, guys. This has been an awesome time.
Yeah, as always, it's a pleasure.
I gotta pee anyways.
Oh my gosh. What?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel amazing though.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us today. Thank you guys for watching. It was awesome. We'll see you guys next Friday for our next Unfiltered Fridays. And until then, you guys have a great week. Keep on.
Yeah, look out for Weekly Spill, Weekly Spill and
The Daily Sip.
And maybe we
Sorry,
get
back
John.
again.
Maybe we get John on there. That's something. I don't know.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on
Something.
We'll figure something out for sure.
That would be cool.
Yeah. We'll figure something out off camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning
All right.
in.
See
See
you
you
guys
guys.
You guys
later.
are awesome.
Till next Friday. Holy shit, that was a